Is it live streaming? Is it going? Let me start it over. Because I don't know what's going on right now. Alright, we should be straight now. We should be good. Let me see. Alright, bring my phone over here. Live. There we go. Okay. Alright, bet. We're gonna be in the house. Oh, what's good, Franklin? That boy Franklin first. Yes, sir. Sleep the hardest working man in Redskins days. Appreciate that. She hate me lately. Yes, sir. What's good? My boy Wolf. Kendrick Michael. LC. D Doily. Little soy sauce. What's good? It's working. So, what's good, Rich? I appreciate it. It is working. I bet. We super good now. Marcus Cox was good. SMHJ Nas. Man, every Sunday I gotta work at 2:30. Can't even tune in too long. Oh, actually, SMHJ Nas, I'm about to start a podcast where I'm talking about like everything, not even just sports. It's gonna be me and my boy. We're gonna start doing that Friday nights, and it's more than likely gonna be 8 to 10 p.m. He says lit though. Bet. Appreciate you still pulling up. What's good, Darnell? So Rico finally got a Sunday off. So do you think Jalen Ramsey would be a good... Bro, he would be a great fit in 2021, man. Yes, sir. What's good, Patrick West? AGM was good. Second place to like. What's good, Zulu? What's good, Casper? What's good, Lee Barnes? Condoleezza, what's happening? Juan Gotti was good. That boy Juan Gotti been going crazy with the videos. Make sure y'all check out my boy Juan Gotti, for real. He says, bet that's perfect. All right, yeah, bet, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have that. It's gonna be every Friday night evening, whatever you want to consider it. What's good, Teron? He said, can I call in? Right now I'm struggling. I'm gonna do a radio show that's gonna be strictly for calling in. Those are going to be Saturdays, but I'm going to have to update y'all on the details on that later. But that's literally, it's going to be an hour and 30 minutes every Saturday, supposedly right now. That's what I'm planning on. And it's going to be over the phone and everything. So that's literally going to be for people to call in. Like that, the whole content is going to be y'all calling in type of thing. What's good, Reggie Reg? NWM was happening. Trying to go Skins, DMV, yes sir. What's up, Jefferson? Like for you forget. Let them know, LC. He said, been a little minute. Yes, sir. What do you think about the direction of the team, Rico? Where Brody? Bro, I love it, bro. We getting somewhere. What's up, AM Hunter? Brody over here somewhere. He was just bothering me. Oh, he over in the chair laying down. He's behind me, behind the green screen. And who says we have to wait till 2021? Maybe make a trade. That would be crazy. Oh, here you go. Here you go, Brody. Come on. Come here. Come on. They want to see you. Come here. Come on. Up. There you go. High five. There you go. Good job. See? You got to face them, though. I think they want to see you like face. Hold on. I'm not going to pick you up because I know you getting picked up. Here you go. There you go. That's decent, right? That's decent. There you go, bro. I know you're uncomfortable, but here you go. Here. Pause on the table. All right. Let me see. 2021 is going to be a year we take off. We building this year and we take off from the top. I agree. What's good, George Jackson? Checking in, Rico. What's good, Sean DC? What we doing? What's good, Zulu Tribe? Jalen to the Skins. I'd rather wait. He costs an arm and a leg, I promise. Yeah, I feel like it possibly would be best to wait till free agency where we can get him for free. I mean, we gotta pay him, but we won't have to give up value because I don't know what we would trade for Jalen Ramsey, like a first round pick and possibly something else. He said, "What number you rocking right now?" Oh, I'm rocking my old huge 21 Sean Taylor jersey. It's huge. This thing is way too big. It was way too big for me back then when I bought it, and it's still way too big for me. He said Brody SMR. Oh, no, he was making noises. Number 1D in the NFC East, easy. Oh, yeah, of course. Jalen 22. I was just watching and commenting on your 2021 free agency. Oh, appreciate that astonishing. What's good, Anthony Thomas? Extra squad. You know who Flight Reacts is? Yeah, I know of him. I know who he is. He the one that come out with them random songs and play 2K, right? My friends and my cousins know him. Like they watch the YouTube videos, but I'm not really on YouTube like that. Said Rico's radio show. What's good, Derrick JB? Yes, sir. That boy done pulled up. Heard that. What's up, bro? I don't know on the 2021 free agents video. Most of the free agents you talk about are gonna be franchise tag. Take a team friendly deal because Super Bowl chances are one. Nah, I actually believe we on the up and up for real, for real. Some of those guys might get franchise tag, but not all of them. Great players leave franchises all the time. Jalen would be nice. We're the only team that used to consistently franchise tag people. We were consistently franchise tagging Kirk Cousins. There's a lot of teams out there that haven't franchise tagged any player in years. Jalen would be nice if somebody we currently have doesn't ball out. Yeah, I agree with that. That's cool. I can see that. If somebody somehow emerges, then yeah, we wouldn't even need to waste our time. What's good, Smoke Jams? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't introduce lots of money because the Redskins are mostly a super raw team that's going to take time to be consistent playoff threats in some players. I see what you're saying, but Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera, when they first, entered their new teams in the past, they immediately turned it around. Where's that pull up? Hello, where's that picture? I screenshotted it. What did Jack Del Rio do? Jack Del Rio was Houdini, boy. If the Panthers were ranked 31st in yards allowed in 01, he took over as defensive coordinator. They were second in yards allowed in 02. And then with the Broncos, they were ranked 20th in yards allowed in 2011, and then they were ranked 7th the next year. So Jack Del Rio alone brings enough of a difference to where we can actually be a real good team consistently, in my opinion. But then you bring Ron Rivera, all of this talent, I can definitely see us making a huge turnaround. The 49ers just did it. And I feel like Dwayne Haskins definitely has a higher ceiling than Jimmy Garoppolo because it got to a point where Jimmy G was holding them back. I need you to hit on IG. I might have to link for some NFL gear for the love. Oh, I might have okay. All right, bet. Definitely that, George. Definitely that. I'll be singing him in the party. Everyone be annoyed. Did the NFL allow team support staff to start working at the team's facilities? I think that's soon. I think that was this coming week, something like that. Forgot the exact day. What's good, Carl? Do you think John Bostic will start? I don't think he'll start. I think he could possibly make the team, but nah. I think Ron Rivera is gonna go with the more talented younger guys. There's no real advantage to starting John Bostic. He's not the best. He's not the youngest. So I'm not as much of a fan of John Bostic as y'all are. Maybe y'all like him and think he's like starting caliber. He's good, but I feel like there's a reason he bounces around from team to team. Most of these free agents, I think the most he's gotten paid in 1 year was $2 million. Like I definitely think there's a reason for that. Most of these free agents are gonna eat all the reps, and the youngsters that you want to see break out still gonna need a lot of. I think this year is a good year to see who really has it and who really doesn't. I don't feel like it should take 3 or 4 years for us to really see who's gonna ball out. If by next year, free agency, March, we don't have a bunch of corners that's out here balling, I feel like we definitely might as well go get Jalen Ramsey. They really need to hurry up and fix Ryan's contract. I feel like at the end of the day, I think they're just going to keep it because they're not even trying to spend money on anything else this year. And he's technically off the books next year, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just leave Ryan Kerrigan's contract the way it is. It'd be nice to change it, but at the end of the day, I don't think they are because, we have 30-something million in cap space, and we don't really gain anything from, there's nobody we're waiting to buy by changing Ryan Kerrigan's contract. My last point is that Ron Rivera isn't that type of coach to go over and spree. He'll take his time. I don't know how true it was, but he tried to give Amari Cooper the bank, and Jalen Ramsey is a way better corner than Amari Cooper is a wide receiver. Did Jordan Reed go to any other team? Nah, he didn't. Jordan Reed's still out there. I think he worked out for the Seahawks, but nothing ever came to fruition. They signed Greg Olsen, and I think that was it. I don't think they ever got Jordan Reed. I just want a team to be competitive. Yeah, I feel like we'll definitely be that. I feel like even if we don't win a lot of games, we're going to be a team that people hate to play, honestly. I have a feeling Foster is going to get healthy and be an added boost to the defense. Man, I really hope so. Man. Chilling about barbecue in Lincoln with Rico. Ramsey, Simmons, maybe Bakhtari with another fire draft, and we would just go ahead and set up a few spots for Lombardi trophies. Yes, sir. Let them know. Jalen will be a good pickup, but I'm curious about what Redskins DB is going to do this year before we make a jump. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think 2020 is a good season to see who's, really about what they talk there about. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to walk the walk, and if certain position groups aren't out here performing to the level of standards that we expect and hope, then it's about time to move on. It's about time to pick up some big dogs in free agency and in the draft too. I mean, this 2020 draft has a lot of talent coming. I mean, 2021 draft has a lot of talent. Redskins definitely have a chance, but it's just too suspect for me to stay quiet about it. Our life without Lyriq. I mean, me and Lyriq talk the most through Xbox anyway, so. I mean, it's weird for him technically not to be down there, but we could trade a first-round pick for Jamal Adams. That would be interesting. But, I mean, we already have Landon Collins, and I definitely feel like Jamal Adams is better than Landon Collins, but, I mean, to have Landon Collins and Jamal Adams, one of them's not going to be on the field because neither of them are free safeties. I'm thinking we get 8 wins at best this year. 6 is more likely, though. We have a tough schedule, and with this being a rebuilding year, plus CV summer, we are going to start off really rusty. I could definitely see that. That's why I predicted 8-8, but I'm prepared for worse, especially, like you said, with coronavirus and a lot of these guys that's not going to have the proper training camp or off-season workouts and practices to really prepare correctly. It's definitely going to be some growing pains. Dwayne slimming down. Juan Gotti talking sports, bro. He goes stupid, man. Make sure I subscribe to him. But Dwayne slimming down so much is gonna make him more dangerous, moving around in the pocket and doing more option type plays on RPO. Yes, sir. I agree. Want to focus on tight end, O-line, and next year's free agency. If we can get Jalen too, that would be awesome. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, like I spoke about in my video, Hunter Henry, even George Kittle will technically be a free agent. Offensive line wise, you have Ronnie Staley, David Bakhtari, Joe Thuney, the guard. It's a lot of guys out there for real. Technically, I think Laramie Tunsil is a free agent. We need to let Alex Smith throw one more touchdown and then he can retire. One more touchdown? Why is Ron waiting to announce Kyle as GM? I don't know exactly what's going on with that. I don't know. Reed just keeps getting hurt. Brian has earned that money, true Redskin. I can feel that. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, we're not trying to buy anybody. If there was somebody out there and Ryan Kerrigan's contract was in the way, then I would definitely be like, you got to restructure it, release him, whatever. I don't care. Because I'm just not that like much of a sentimental person. But like and feel like he definitely has to stay on the team, because he's a Redskins for life type thing. I'm not that type of person. But at this point, like since we're not trying to, we already have $30 million worth of cap space this year alone. There's really no advantage no big advantage to restructuring his contract or releasing him. You might as well just leave it there because he's going to be off the books 2021, so he's not affecting 2021 at all. And there's nothing much more going on in 2020. We might as well just let Ryan Kerrigan get his money. Cause like you said, he is a Redskins for life. So, and with there being no strategic advantage really to decreasing his contract cap hit, then we might as well just leave it how it is. Our defense is going to be super nasty. I agree. Ron Rivera locker room speech. True Williams still hasn't gotten an extension, right? Seems while he did all of that, still didn't get any extra money. Bro, I was looking at that when I was going through the 2021 free agents. Trent Williams was one of them. I was like, boy, you look real hurt out here. You better talk to them 49ers. You better talk to John Lynch and see what he about to do. Levi Wallace and Kenny Stills. Those are also good options, too. Why you talking about one? Yeah, I don't know what happened with when his words got bleeped out. What's good, Mark Paul? Rico, what do you think of our O-line this season? It's a lot of potential. Of course, it's just like the cornerback group. A lot of potential, but also not trustworthy. There's a lot of talent, but we just got to see if this actually going to work out. Got put in timeout on my other page, LOL, on this one now. Wait, what happened, Juan? I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. I think it was an accident, Juan. Would you be shocked if we show up this year like a lot of people expecting us to be good in 21, but would you be surprised? I wouldn't necessarily be surprised because there's so much talent. I mean, every year we've had the talent, but we haven't had the coaching. Now we finally have the coaching across the board and more talent. So, I mean, I would not be surprised if we end up going crazy, like 10 wins. But for me, I feel like it's more realistic that we'll end up getting maybe like 6 just because of growing pains and everybody settling in, everybody having to gain chemistry with the other guys, stuff like that. A little bro, I thought I did that on accident. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose. What will happen with Cody Latimer? I don't know, man. They gotta look into that because that's crazy about what happened to his son. That changes everything. Like at the end of the day, I feel him. I feel him. There's no exact code for that, so I can't even. I'm not mad at him at all. I am excited about the wide receiver group we already have, so I wouldn't look for injuries. I'm hoping tackles we have work out too. Not look there, otherwise afraid with you. Yeah, I'm excited too, but like I keep saying, like 2020 is the year to see, man. It's the year to see who's really about to step up. And I mean I don't really feel like it's too bad to have too many good receivers. I mean I understand stifling somebody's growth. Like if we were to bring in like a bunch of vets and then you will never see like Kelvin Harmon and the guys develop. But I mean 2020 will be their second year. Now AGG I may give a little bit more leeway because it'll be his rookie season. But Kelvin Harmon and them, you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting Steven Sims and Terry McLaurin to ball out. But Kelvin Harmon, you know, I hope he progresses. I feel like he will, but I'm not like expecting it. Because I've seen Steven Sims and Terry McLaurin put film out there that's like, they look like almost sure things. But Kelvin Harmon, you know what I'm saying? Kelvin Harmon, and then the other guys, especially like Cam Sims and Emmanuel Hall and oh boy, Trey Quinn if he makes the roster. You know what I'm saying? If they don't end up panning out, we're gonna need depth and stuff. So I'm definitely down to go get some, you know, free agent wide receivers. We're gonna be okay this year, but we can go stupid in 2021. Dwayne develops the way we want him to. We spend our money plus picks. We could be way better. I agree. Before the incident, I was hoping that Cody wouldn't make the team and take a spot away from the talented young guys we have. Also, you was rooting against them off rip anyway. Get those likes us, but let them know, Derrick JB. Yes, please. We ain't no line to match the defense effort, and we will make a strong playoff run. I agree. Alabama and LSU will put 9 O-linemen into the league the next 2 years. Save money now. Next year, the O-line class will rival the wide receiver class of this year. For real? Okay. Even that guy from Oregon, Panay Sawit, whatever his name is, bro, he's going to be different. Who's more likely to win the number 2 wide receiver spot, Golden or Harmon? I feel like maybe in the beginning it may be Harmon just because, you know, he's already had his rookie season. But I feel like Antonio Gandy Golden has more potential. So I'd rather go for Sewell than pay. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I definitely. If we can get him, that's the problem. There's no way we can get Panay Sewell and win 10 games. Like, we're going to have to tank to get Sewell, or we're going to have to play well, and then we're going to end up having to get a top tackle in free agency. You can't do both. There's no way Panay Sewell is making it out of the top 5, let alone the top 10. Book it. Free Cody. Yeah, let them know, Rich. Free my boy Cody, man. That was a crazy situation. Rico, when you come out with the new hoodie, I need one with the Brody and a 1993 throwback football helmet. That's a pretty funny idea. I like that. It's actually in the works. We coming with a new logo. We coming with merch. Once everything comes together, y'all gonna be the first to know. For real. Y'all gonna be the first to know. Y'all will see, bro. It's so many ideas and stuff coming. The logo's on the way, and then the merch is coming. Because it's gonna be an entirely new rebranding. I might even have a different setup right here and all of that. So we'll see. Everything's gonna be flipped over. I might have to come out with a new intro and everything too. Honestly, all those fans are out here talking defense, but I'm thinking this offense might come out and shock the world. Yeah, this offense has a lot of talent. You can't blame Cody at all. I agree. What happened with Latimer's situation? Something with his son. Yeah, hold up, son. What I missed? Somebody violate the little. Yeah, bro. It was something like, it was some type of assault. And so he basically was like, I'm going to handle it on my own or something like that. So, yeah, free that man Cody. Kelvin Harmon versus AGG is the battle to watch. That's big. That's definitely big facts. I definitely got to watch to see who's going to emerge. Steven Sims is in the slot. I love him. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure if I can consider him wide receiver too, because he's going to be a slot receiver. Probably kind of a gadgety guy. We'll see, though. But as far as, like, the guy opposite of Terry McLaurin on the outside, yeah, it's definitely between Kelvin Harmon and AGG. Franklin Walker, genius. I'd buy that. If we can get David Bakhtiari or Sadiq Charles be right tackle or left tackle? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see who ends up winning because I think David Bakhtiari is more of a left tackle anyway, so they'll probably just end up moving Sadiq to right tackle. But we still have Cornelius Lucas also. Man, Kelvin is the number 2. He just wasn't given the chances Terry Sims were given by Jay Gruden. I could definitely see that. Kelvin Harmon can ball out. He definitely can ball out. But I've seen for a fact that Terry McLaurin and Steven Sims have balled out. So I can depend on them more. But Kelvin Harmon definitely has a talent. Heard that because his contested catch ability with them one-handers and stuff, Kelvin Harmon is going to be a beast. Heard that tons of states are planning to reopen slowly in June, still with restrictions though. Training camp possible? We'll see. I mean, Georgia doesn't care. Georgia's acting like coronavirus isn't even a thing. People out chilling, doing the illegal street racing and the little car shows and stuff. Where they do the donuts and stuff. People still chilling like that. People are out at restaurants cooling it. So Georgia's acting like they don't even know coronavirus is happening right now. But yeah, other states probably will open up just as much also. Do you think we'll run some bunch formations with Gibson, Golden, and Harmon with McLaurin on the opposite side, 1v1? I would love that. I would love that. I definitely believe we will, run some 4 or 5 wide receiver sets occasionally, especially with Gibson since he'll be running back wide receiver. He could be in the backfield and just run a route. Alex Smith will help Haskins develop. I agree. I would love to see a bunch of formations just in general to give everyone a chance. I agree. I definitely can see. We're definitely going to run a lot of more than one running back formations, especially with Antonio Gibson. Sorry, I'm late. Are you good, Jones? Juan Gotti 6K special. Oh, you talking about for like the merchant stuff? Nah, I'm going to try to get that as soon as possible because I don't think I'm going to reach 6K within like the next couple of weeks. But I'm definitely going to get y'all the logo and we're going to get the merch right afterwards. I have us between 5 to 8 wins. We can get him with 5. Maybe. You got to see how it falls because the 49ers had like the second overall pick in the 2019 draft and they had like 5 wins. We had the second overall pick with 3 wins, and like the 5 wins had like the 7th to 8th pick. So it just depends on how the season goes. It's random. If Sewell is available, we can get Creed Humphrey online from Oklahoma. He's pretty straight. I'm gonna have to check into him. 12 wins is what I'm predicting. Dang, 12 of them, Carl? To me, it's all about the left side of the O-line. If they're at least solid, then we can win 9 games. I definitely feel that. What's up, Michael? The bunch formation where you have 3 wide receivers in a triangle on one side. Oh, you talking about that one specifically? Oh, yeah, where it's the 3, and then you had oh, okay, I like that. That could be interesting. Especially with a lot of speed. If we do that with a lot of speed, that could be crazy. I'll be on Embassy Sports Washington in a couple years. That's the plan. Let them know, Juan Gotti. Let them know. Definitely going to speak that into fruition, man. Rico, entire season prediction like Adam Rank. I recognize that name, but who is that? But I did a whole game by game breakdown, like the team's weaknesses and strengths. This is my video, like a few videos back, less than a month ago, I think. I know Rico can't say it because he wants to get paid. Next comment, I'm gonna tell the Latimer story. All right, there you go, Rich. Let him know. What's good, Johnny? What's good? One, that's what's up. My little homie Quentin works there, so it's definitely possible. Rico, what's goody, bro? What's good, Rico Suave? It sounds so weird to say that because that's what people call me. What it is. What's happening, man? Just need to move on from Moses and Jerron. Definitely Jerron. Golly, man. The skins may surprise us. I agree. Okay, yep. Yeah, Rich explained it. We need to bring back our scary screen game. I agree. With linebackers like Cole Holcomb would take the next step after having a good rookie season. Also, I hate Redskins fans get upset when people see Cole Holcomb fishing. Let the man enjoy his life. Wait, people are mad Cole Holcomb is fishing? That's not even dangerous. You had Gronk jumping off a cliffs. I didn't know people were mad at him for fishing. I don't understand being mad at people for fishing. Honestly, I personally don't get mad at people doing anything with the time that they want. They're human beings. They want to do what they want, man. Can't tell people they're football players. I know. Contract obligations to stay healthy, but you know what I'm saying. They want to live their life too. But I could definitely see Cole Holcomb taking a step. Because if he learns how to not be a liability in coverage, he can be one of our best linebackers, period. Ron Rivera already spoke highly of him, but at the end of the day, If he can't improve his coverage skills, it's going to be hard to see him getting a lot of playing time. But him in run defense is really good, especially with his sideline-to-sideline speed. He just also needs to learn block shedding better. Those are his biggest things, coverage and block shedding. He improves on those mightily, then he could be a pro. But I mean, because he already led all rookies in tackles last season, and that's across all positions. And him to be better in coverage and a better block shedder is over with. NFL plans on having fans in stands this year. Thoughts? I mean, I guess they're gonna have them separated in some weird way. I guess it's gonna. I mean, I seen somewhere. I saw like a notification. I didn't click on it though and read the article, but it was something to where like they're gonna have way less people in the stands, and it's gonna be like more separated. Like it's gonna be like a certain distance between each chair, something like that. Kind of like maybe it's going to look like how teachers used to set up the room when we were taking tests in high school when they didn't want people to cheat. They would tell everybody to spread out and get rid of a bunch of desks. That was only in my classes that didn't have a lot of people in it, though. Antonio Gibson reminds me of Brian Mitchell. I could definitely see that. Yeah, he's going to be a great returner for us. I'm so excited. Him and Isaiah Wright. Terry is like a better Deshaun Jackson. Steven Sims has Santana potential. Harmon can play Garcon role from possession receiver. AGG gives us a huge RZ threat. And I'm hoping Hall comes out like Randy Moss. I definitely agree with a lot of that. Like pretty much all of it, but it's just the fact that Thaddeus Moss will never be Randy Moss because he's just not athletic. Randy Moss ate because he was just one of the most athletic guys to ever do it in the NFL. Thaddeus Moss is great. He's going to be a great red zone threat and a consistent great blocker, which is what we haven't had from the tight end position in forever. So I love Thaddeus Moss, but he's just not going to be Randy Moss because he's not athletic, so he can't separate on his own. What's good, Speedy? I just saw you were streaming, though. These came in late. Oh, you good, football loves the Giants? You good, man? You good? I'm playing GTA right now. Oh, that boy Speedy. Whoa. Nah, fam, all bets are off. That whole house about to get sleep. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, free my boy Cody. Because, like, what can you do in that situation? He not supposed to pull up? I know you're an NFL player. You're supposed to act within the law. But, Lord have mercy, man. That's just something different. So, let's say Alex Smith never gets injured and the 2020 draft goes just how it did. If Alex Smith was starting, would there be a difference in potential on the offense? I mean, I think Dwayne Haskins' potential is way higher than Alex Smith, but Alex Smith's floor is higher. Because, you know, he's a true veteran, smart. I mean, I think he went to Harvard, right, or something like that. Everybody that speaks to him says he's like one of the smartest guys they've ever spoken to. And he's just a good quarterback. I feel like he's really underappreciated. But at the end of the day, with Dwayne Haskins' arm and his increased mobility after he slimmed down this season, he definitely has a higher ceiling, easily. So we can go further with Dwayne Haskins, but we can expect more out of Alex Smith. Hey, don't blame me when the Redskins win 12 in the division. Hey, man, I feel it. I just don't think it's very likely. But, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be just the most shocked guy ever if we end up winning 12 games because the talent and coaching is definitely there. What's good, Rashad? Great job on the draft. Great video. Looking forward to the video on offense. What you think is the timetable and what you think? Bro, it's always some random stuff going on. I'm trying to get that done by this week. Because now I just set up like a whole life schedule to where I know what I'm doing like every hour, every day, every week. And so hopefully that should help me be able to boggle down and get that done. So I'm hoping sometime this week. For real. Like I'm really, really trying. Haskins will be a top 10 to 15 QB this season. Next season, top 3, and will be in the MVP talk. I could definitely see that, man. I mean, his potential is ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Yes, sir. Big up my boy Juan Gotti. I really hope my man make it. NBC Sports Washington. Yes, sir. Rico, we need some new uniforms. Man, please. Who you telling? I'm telling you, bro. I definitely agree with that. I would love some new jerseys. New era, new coaching staff, new front office, new culture, new jerseys. You know what I'm saying? We can attach the new jerseys to that instead of, because now if we go into the Ron Rivera era with the same jerseys, then Jay Gruden's era, or error, ERROR, shouts out Miss Denise, and Ron Rivera's era will basically, on picture, look like almost the same thing. I would like it like, how we have like the arrow, the spear associated with like Darryl Green and the guys, or the all white unis associated with Santana Moss. And I mean, Jason Campbell too, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different eras. I would definitely love new jerseys to complement the new era that we're, going into the future with. What's up, Johnny? My boy John Lynch done pulled up also 2 Johns in a row. I'm happy about your take on outdoors activity, Rico. Stopping the spread of the virus is never to go anyways. It was to relieve hospitals, and now look, they want to turn us into Nazi Germany. Yeah, bro. Hey, man, I'm inside. I don't know what's going on out there with all them, but I'm inside. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I think Haskins will be in a similar situation to Jimmy G. Great defense and deadly running game, but unlike Jimmy G, he can get the job done with his IQ and discipline with the deep ball. I completely agree. What's good, John Productions? All right, that's 3 Johns back to back to back. I see y'all. Y'all must have did like a little group call, a group text to make sure y'all pulled up at the same time. Make sure John was the most mentioned name in the stream. Do you think Jack Darrell will influence more high-profile defensive players wanting to come? Oh, yeah, I definitely think so. I'm pretty sure between Jack Darrell and Ron Rivera is one of the main reasons Jalen Ramsey seems interested in the Redskins. I'm not exactly sure why he likes Haskins so much, but I'm guessing that's a part of it too. What's good, Sakaro? What you trying to do on GTA Speedy? Got a feeling Scott Turner might use Thaddeus Moss some at fullback. Oh, yeah, he definitely will. Thaddeus Moss is definitely going to be like a Chris Cooley role. I mean, he's undersized just like Chris Cooley and everything, so it makes perfect sense. He went to Utah. Alex Smith went to... Oh, my fault. Wait, but it was somewhat Harvard. Am I tripping? I definitely remember him playing at Utah, but it was something at Harvard. I think he got accepted into Harvard, but just went to Utah. Something like that. He has Harvard attached to him in some way. Utah, and was Urban Meyer's first good QB. I do remember that. Vaguely. It's cloudy, but I remember that. I said Hall, as in Emmanuel Hall, comes out like Randy Moss. Oh, okay, my fault. Yeah, Emmanuel Hall's talent is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I really hope he makes the team and can prove himself. Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard. Now, I think Alex Smith got accepted into Harvard and chose not to go. Something like that. I think he chose Utah over Howard. This might sound weird, but do you guys also agree that in a way all quarterbacks are system QBs, some more obviously than others, but I feel like QBs are system QBs because of their scheme. Yeah. That's the way football works. If your offense around you isn't designed to be great, then it's going to be really hard for you to be great. Take Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't win a Super Bowl every year because the team around him isn't spectacular. His offensive game plan, his offensive coordinators haven't been spectacular. And so he's been on the decline lately, but even in his prime, he only got 1 Super Bowl. So I agree, all black with burgundy. Yes, sir. Wait, so what happened with Cody? Hey, free my boy Cody. Scroll up. My boy Rich explained it up. Just, you got to go up a little bit further. Salute, street scores, smash the like button. Let them know, World Combat Sports. Appreciate that. So, Rico, if Jalen joins us next season, do you think our defense will be unstoppable? Yes, sir. Well, actually, technically the opposite, because, if you're unstoppable as a defense, that means people are scoring on you. But, I know what you're saying. I'm just being real literal right now. I'm being real petty and literal right now. But, yeah, defense is going to be ridiculous. And what's good, Darnell? Sadiq is a baby Trent Williams if he behaves. Man. Sadiq Charles' talent is ridiculous. I thought Fitzgerald went to Tulane. Well, I don't remember. How about all red uniforms? All burgundy. But yeah, not right. I definitely want to go back to the deeper burgundy. More like this. I want this. We should bring Anthony Harrison for agency next year if Sean Davis don't work. I completely agree. What's up, Jermaine? Hell to the Redskins is happening. What's up, AJSTP003? Free agent wide receiver from Temple looks like another multi-position threat. Free agent wide receiver from Temple. Oh, are you talking about Isaiah Wright? Yeah, Isaiah Wright's a beast, man. I'm expecting him and Antonio Gibson to be our best returners. And Isaiah Wright's basically just a taller baby Antonio Gibson. Just not as athletic, but just as versatile. Redskins going to run the table in my Adrian Peterson voice, 16-0 Super Bowl. Yeah, I did see he said that. To be honest, Rico, you can make a whole Jersey video off of me. I do like the New Jersey ideas and concepts videos. I have fun making them. I think Haskins is going to be really good QB. We just need to be patient with him. I agree. He made that Jersey video a little bit ago. Yeah, I made 2. But if there's a whole bunch of new concepts to come out, I'll make a 3rd one. For real. What's up, winner? Well, we got Jalen's boy from the Eagles. Jalen's boy from the Eagles. Who you talking about? When is Brody gonna lead the team out of the tunnel? Oh, that would be fire. I don't know, man. The Redskins gotta rock with me that heavy for me to coordinate that happening. I would love for that to happen for real, for real. Hell hinges at fullback. Nah, he's a little bit too big. I think he's a pure tight end. But I mean, it's interesting. I like Hale Hinges' potential though, for real. Jalen Ramsey can be the Darrell Green of our defense. Chase Young is the Dexter Manley. And AP can be the Rigo. I could definitely see that. I would prefer for it to be one of those other guys like Darius Geis or Bryce Love, but I definitely can see that. Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard. The Giants, I think some QBs are only as good as but the great ones make plays when the system fails. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, the system creates consistency and long-term success. Great quarterbacks can, do their thing every now and then, but to build consistency and be a consistent playoff contender, Super Bowl contender, you definitely need good talent around the quarterback and a good offensive scheme and coordinator. It's only but so much one man can do, honestly. A lot of people walking around without masks and just outright being careless, knowing that virus has no cure or vaccine is ridiculous. Hey, man, I'm out of my business. The only time I leave the house is to take Brody on a walk around the neighborhood. I haven't left the neighborhood in months. I see us leaning on the kicking game. I really hope not. I hope not. But our special teams should truly be special. I might do a video on it because the special teams defense unit, the special teams return unit, they should all be top notch. And you already know how Tress Way do. Like, I ain't even got to speak too much on that. Hinges improves dramatically this season. I can definitely see it. Chase Young at tight end. You having fun. Ronald Darby and Ramsey played for FSU. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see that connection. Ramsey and us will be the top defense. I agree. If Jalen comes with us, I still think we need a safety. Yeah, I mean, but we're going to have money for everybody. You know what I'm saying? $100 million. More than that. You know what I'm saying? We can go out and get a few guys. We can get Anthony Harris or Justin Simmons and then, add Jalen Ramsey with that. It's over with. We should run Chase Young on a fullback dive on 1 yard line. And I don't even want to risk injury like that. I want him to do the hitting and not him to be the one getting hit. But that could really work, though. He is freakishly athletic and huge. It could really work. Next year, we can get Ramsey, Henry, and Justin Simmons and sign our other returning players. I'm telling you, we had that type of money, AM Hunter. I agree. Dang, man, if that's true about Cody, then I'm with him. I just didn't want him to make the team, but I definitely support him then. That's what I'm saying, bro. Free my boy Cody Latimer, man. For real. No, for real. That's how they be saying it in Atlanta. It always sounds so funny to me. They always say that in their songs. Do you think we should sign somebody else in free agency? You talking about this season? I mean, it'd be nice to bring in Jason Peters as a bridge tackle, but as far as this free agency goes, I'm pretty straight on everybody now. I just found out Dallas stole American teams from Pittsburgh in the late 70s. Pittsburgh owner at the time said, no, we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next season, players from Dallas start saying it. Oh, I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy. Cowboys steal everything, though. We know that. Hey, homie, you should get a huge fade like me. A high fade like me. Nah, man. I'm dreads to the end, man. Once my hairline start receding, then I'm going bald because you're not about to catch me out here with the funny hairline. But nah, anything beyond dread, my locks is dead. Yes, despite the dream football, you. Oh yeah, thank you, Mom. So yeah, Alex Smith got accepted into Harvard, but he chose Utah for football reasons and stuff like that. All right, thank you, Mommy. Nobody gave him that title. True, I love Anthony Harris. He led the league in picks with 7. That's ridiculous, especially at safety. That literally makes no sense to lead the league in picks at safety. Like, that's ridiculous. That would be tough if Brody could do that. Yo, that would be insane, man. He wouldn't understand what's going on. He would just see a lot of people and be excited. He wouldn't know, like, this the Redskins and all that. But yeah, Brody's a huge people person. He lays in your lap to go take naps and stuff. He lays up against your legs if you're sitting in a chair, stuff like that. Larry Fitzgerald went to Pitt. Oh, okay. Fabian Moreau made major progress playing on the outside at the end of last season. You think he can turn into a Pro Bowl caliber corner? The talent's definitely there. He just has to stay healthy. And now that he's finally going to have a full off season at outside corner, I feel like he could definitely take big steps forward. For real. Yeah, he definitely has the talent. Fabian Moreau was one of my favorite corners the draft he came out in. The only reason he made it to us in the 3rd round out of UCLA was because he tore his pec like during the whole combine process or whatever, or his The little day where each college has their day, the pro day or whatever. One of those, he tore a pec or something like that, lifting weights, something like that. And that's the only reason he made it out the first round. He has first round talent. Defense, kicking game, offense dictates how far the Skins go this offseason. I expect those first two to come out steaming. Oh yes, sir. Defensive kicking game is gonna be crazy off top, and then the offense may have some growing pains, but the offense has a lot of potential. Could be very potent. Rico, please, if you can, get Brody a throwback 1933 football helmet. I'm gonna try to let me write that down. I'm gonna try to see what I can do, man. I can let me open up notes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start using notes for y'all. File new. My boy Franklin Walker said, you feel me? My boy Franklin Walker. Brody 1933 football helmet. Let me see. We should go Alabama quarterback Patrick Curtin or Alex Leatherwood. That would be a great boost. You talking about in the draft, right? I still gotta watch everybody. I mean, I already know my Georgia guys because Georgia, you know what I'm saying. I already know the true freshmen and everybody. But as far as other teams, I'm not hip on all the big names coming out in the 2021 draft. I still see Sims as the best returner. He's still more agile than Gibson. The right Gibson is just a little faster and stronger. Yeah, I mean, I feel that, but I think they're gonna reduce Steven Sims to pure slot receiver so he can truly focus. He was already working with I forget his name, but he's the guy that works with Antonio Brown, I think Keenan Allen, a whole lot of receivers. Larry Fitzgerald, I believe, somebody. It's a whole bunch of like great receivers. He's like the guy they work out with in the off seasons, and that's who Steven Sims is working out with right now, working on his route running, nuance, all that type of stuff. So I think Steven Sims, even himself, is focused on being a pure slot receiver, and they're gonna delegate those receiving duties, those returning duties to the other guys, especially like the younger, newer guys, as Isaiah Wright and Antonio Gibson. But I like Antonio. Antonio Gibson just has a weird field vision and just seems so rare. I prefer Gibson returning over Steven Sims, but I definitely see what you mean by like Steven Sims more agile because he is smaller. It's harder to even get a handle on him type of thing. Yeah, no doubt Sims the best OT, especially the Lions kick. Yeah, he did go stupid on that Lions kickoff. What car would you choose if you had a choice, Tesla, Lambo, or Bugatti? I'm not a big car guy. I guess Tesla for the utility of it, all of those features it has. I like the way the Lambo looks the most, but the Tesla's very useful. And I'm not really a big car person. I mean, that's another reason I might as well be in New York. Can't wait to move back because I don't like driving. It's not a hate, but it's definitely not. I don't enjoy it. This will be Adrian's last year. Y'all better enjoy it. Yeah, I would be quite surprised if he plays in 2021. I mean, people thought he was not gonna play in 2017. Now he's all the way to 2020. That's crazy. I heard that witnesses aren't cooperating with police. There ain't nobody snitching. Also, I'm pretty sure that DeAndre Baker got out on bail. And I heard that a best case scenario for the Giants is that he's in a position battle. Yo, so they really about to come up off that whole situation like nothing happened. That's amazing. I like to see some players specifically for Haskins to run some plays. My fault. That would help keep the opponent's D honest. Oh yeah. Scott Turner's not playing. Last year, how the offense was not built around Dwayne Haskins. They didn't coach him up. They didn't give him the amount of reps he needed in practice. He was going against the backups in practice. I mean, they did nothing to nurture him and develop him. This is a completely different situation now. Scott Turner's gonna build the offense around his skill set. I mean, because he knew what he was getting into when he took the job. So he's obviously going to build the offense around what Dwayne Haskins does best. The talent is going to be there. They're going to make sure in practice they do whatever they can to make sure Dwayne Haskins is the focus. And, I mean, everything is on Dwayne Haskins' shoulders. It doesn't matter how talented the team is. The quarterback is always going to matter the most. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that Dwayne Haskins is where he needs to be successful. They're going to definitely set him up right. Malik Hooker's a free agent next year if he doesn't get to the coast. They say they don't. Oh, yeah, I talked about that in my video I just came out with. It was this morning / last night, whatever. Whatever one of them times. Yeah, I talked about Malik Hooker in my video. I love Malik Hooker, man. I wanted him so bad out of college. And thank you, Maya. I tried to switch it to locks. Wait, oh, my boy King Cuddy donated 10. Yes, sir. Can you say top 5 defense and we get Jalen Ramsey? Yes, sir. Yes, we can. I think Moss will be a good tight end, needs to work on blocking. And who will start as the number 1 running back? I agree. And I think they're going to push for Darius Geis to get the opportunity to be the first up. And then I think Bryce Love, if healthy, may be second. Gibson doesn't really count because he can be on the field with the other guys at the same time. As like a third down back Chris Thompson type, or even like a slot receiver or whatever. So as far as like pure running backs go, I think the depth chart is probably Darius Geis, Bryce Love, Adrian Peterson. We'll see though. Honestly, I mean, they haven't come out and addressed it, so right now I'm just going off of what I think. I can't confirm it yet, but we'll see. Like in later press conferences as we get closer into training camp and stuff, we'll see. Oh yeah, my fault. Thank you, Ma. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely much appreciated for the $10. Thank you. Big donation. Let me keep this in front of me. I almost forgot. I was slipping. I was just so deep in the thought of what I was talking about answering the question. I forgot to clap it up for my boy. Let me do it again. Since I was so late, I got to do it twice. You feel me? Giants can't have a thug on the team, especially with the Skins on the rise. The Cowboys got CeeDee and the E. Thug. Why is it always worded like that? It always sounds so funny. Cam from FSU shines as a rookie this season. I got to see who you're talking about. And the Eagles always destroy the Giants. Like, who is Cam from S? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Desi Banks be having me crying he from ATL. Pretty sure you knew that. Yeah, he from East Atlanta, but that's good enough. But yeah, Desi Banks is hilarious. It's a lot of random Atlanta comedians because you got Fly, you got Moneybag, you got Drewski. Drewski's hilarious. You got Desi. It's a lot of random funny people. And there's a lot of people that like I only think Atlanta people know, like Supercharged Cam and what's his face with the wings and the football. I forgot. It's a lot of funny people out here though. Def Dealers for our defense name. I like that. I can see that. Hairline dropped back so far back it looks like it's on somebody else's head. Hey man, yeah, y'all not catching me like that. Once I go bald too, I'm permanently stitching a hat on my head. Y'all not gonna catch me without a hat. It's already hard to catch me without a hat with my dreads. I mean, with my locks. My fault, man. With my locks. Like, I love hats. I've always been a hat person. Even when I was in, like, Atlanta, people just thought I was from New York, and I had never even been there yet because I just love hats. Antonio Gibson said that he will start working with Dwayne in a couple of weeks. Chemistry work, maybe. Yes, sir. I heard Antonio Gandy Golden's going to get out there with them soon also because I think Kelvin Harmon, I think it's been Terry McLaurin, I think it's been Steven Sims, and I think it's been Kelvin Harmon. It's either 2 or all 3 of those 3, that combination of 3, have already been working with Dwayne Haskins so far this offseason. Like every day for a few hours. Yo, what's up? I'm late, but would not miss for nothing. Appreciate that, King Cuddy. Appreciate that donation. We need one more tight end. I mean, we got to see with Hell Hinges, Logan Thomas, Richard Rodgers, Thaddeus Moss. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how this group goes. But, I mean, in 2021 free agency, we'll have our chance to go get a big name tight end if we really, need to. What's up, TMS? What's good? Trey Lance. Rookie Rams, running back. Rams get offensive rookie of the year, runner-up defensive rookie of the year. They improved dramatically this year. Skins and Rams improved big this season. Who's the rookie Rams running back? Who'd they get? Trey Hill is going to be that dude. Rendell, yo, y'all throwing a whole bunch of names. I wasn't ready. What's good, Carl Thompson? You think Randy Moss will come in and work with the Redskins receivers core? I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, if I were Randy Moss, I would want to see my son and the team he's on succeed as much as possible. So I would give everything I can to help everybody. I think we got right in case Geis and Love get hurt so that Gibson can focus on being a running back. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Tesla, my dream car. Yeah, I'm not really a car person, so I don't really have a dream car. But if I had to pick, I'll do Tesla for the utility of it. Athleticism creates versatility. I agree. I like them, but I'm 13. Haskins gonna shut all his haters up. I agree. Aston Martin DB. Wait, are we only talking about football? No, sir. We talk about everything. But my podcast is gonna be like a live podcast. You're gonna see me and my friend my friend and I talking, and that's gonna be everything. It's gonna be some sports, some anime, some music, basketball. You know what I'm saying? So that is gonna more so be everything. This live stream is, technically more football, but I'm gonna answer every question. It don't matter what it is. It could be about cars, anime, music, whatever. But the podcast that I'm gonna do on Friday nights is probably gonna be for like 2 hours, every week. That's gonna be everything. That's literally gonna be us like coming in with topics to talk about everything. Think we will run a lot of 2 tight end sets. We'll see. I got to really analyze Scott Turner's offense. I know Jay Gruden wanted to run 2 tight end sets, but we didn't have the 2 tight ends to do it. Geis and Gibson in the split back. Oh, yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. Hey, what's cracking? What's happening? RMS was good. I really want Bryce to get his shine and his shot first. Geis try. I think they're going to believe. I mean, Geis has already been working hand in hand with Dwayne Haskins all offseason. So if there's anybody that has chemistry with Dwayne Haskins, it's Geis. Bro, would you rather Bugatti or what is a Pagani? I don't even know what that is. I know they're both Italian. They both sound Italian. And I usually love Italian stuff. Italian clothes. Italian food is my favorite. Italy was fun. It's definitely my favorite country in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So I probably will naturally like whatever a Pagani is, but it sounds like some type of sandwich. To be honest, DeAndre probably played off witnesses threatening him. Dang, man, you not playing with him. DeAndre's a thug. That thug word always comes off a little like racist when a lot of other people use it. It always scares me. It makes me wince a little bit, that thug. It's just like how sometimes they call black people urban. It's always just like, it always seems like it has like a deeper meaning behind it. I don't like that word. Big Ten. However, Rico, what's the difference when Ron says he wants to... What's up? First of all, what's up, Ian? Wants to see you play in the building before he decides if he gets a player paid. Like Ramsey, would you command lunch? Yeah, he just wants to get everybody in front of him before he gives them money. I think that's what's holding up the whole Brandon Sheriff extension, re-signing, whatever, long term. He just wants to make sure he can see you. That's what happened with Quentin Dunbar. That's what he ended up leaving. Same thing with Trent Williams. I think he just not gonna give you money, and he doesn't know if he can vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Dunbar and DeAndre Baker get some kind of suspensions and charges dropped? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a really interesting situation. I got to check more into the details. My dream car is a 73 Jensen Interceptor coupe with a Hellcat dropped in it. Bro, I don't know anything you just said. You just basically spoke Mandarin to me. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about cars. I take it to get his oil changed, the tires pressures checked, and the wheels rotated. And that's about it. And whenever something else comes up, I get it done. But I'm not a car person. I know more about nature and bugs than I know cars. Let's go back to capital punishment. I like that. Haskins seems like humble, chill dude. I hope he succeeds. I agree. Anything wrong with being from East? Nah. I mean, it's just, East Atlanta. Atlanta's split up. You got they call it the North. They do NAWF. You got West Side and South Side. They like always connected in a way. And I just happen to be in the middle, Southwest, and then you had the East Side that's kind of usually doing their own thing, but they're kind of linked up with the South in a way too, but it's just different parts, you know what I'm saying? I think every city is always like, our side is better. You know how that go. Cool, I'm red though. Hey Rico, remember the basketball player, Michi? I recognize that name. Who, Michi? I recognize that name. Bro. It's flying over my head right now. What do you think about trading for Jamal Adams? I prefer to wait if we can somehow get him for free. Because if we're gonna trade for Jamal Adams, you start at a first round pick at the very least. Then we're gonna have to give up more than that. So I'm good. I don't think it's that worth it. Because like I said, him and Landon Collins are the same guy, but Jamal Adams is just better in my opinion. So. If we trade for Jamal Adams, we might as well include Landon Collins in that trade because we're not about to just have 2 strong safeties out there. Why is Gandy Golden's head so long though? Yeah, he do got a tall head now. Gandy Golden head is tall. I don't think it's fair that they consider him 6'4" because his head is taller than most people's heads. He's really 6'2". Did you think much about the nickname for the defense? Nah, I haven't gotten to it yet. Marcus Ball, don't sleep on him. What's up? What's good, Dubs family? That boy Dubs family done pulled up. Nas been Harmon. He's been working with Haskins since February. Terry just came and Sims said on the way. Okay, thank you, Juan Gotti. So it's been Harmon and Terry, and then Steven Sims is about to. And then AGG under a comment that Haskins left basically said on the way and put the little prayer hands. So they're about to start working. And then Gibson on the way too. Rico, please don't sport that Stephen A. Smith fad. Oh, yeah. Y'all not getting me. Y'all not catching me. Like I said, if my hairline's receding, which I really hope it never does, I'm going straight bald and I'm wearing hats. So y'all would never know. I mean, right now I got the little lock do-rag little cloth on, the little silky. So y'all can barely even tell I have on locks right now. So it might just be one day I just keep my face perfectly straight for like a whole few months, and y'all would never know I don't have anything back here. It's gonna look the exact same. You're gonna never see me turn. It's gonna be just like this. Who will start at right tackle? More than likely Morgan Moses, but we'll see. Cause I love Cornelius Lucas, especially. I think he's an upgrade over Ty Nsekhe as a swing tackle. So, you ever watched the Berserk anime? No, I haven't gotten to it yet. I have not gotten to Berserk, but I did start Tower of God. Jalen Ramsey is another Josh Norman. That Bruce Allen account. Hey, go away. Oh, okay. I think Lucas will take over right side. I could definitely see Cornelius Lucas taking over. But do you play San Andreas? Nah, I've never been a big fan of GTA. GTA is one of them games I play it for like a month to a week and then I'm bored. Like it just doesn't last long for me. I'm a shooters type of guy. I also play sandboxes like 7 Days, Ark, Atlas, all those type of games. I like strategy games too, like Civilization. But I'm a shooter at heart. Halo's my favorite game series of all time, but of course I play a lot of Call of Duty, Apex. I used to play PUBG, stuff like that. But I do like the Overwatch type games where you pick like a character, you tank, healer, like DPS, stuff like that. I like those games too, where you like choose a class and then I think the Redskins are one of the. I always use Thug as like a. That is Moss United tight end. He's considered an H-back. I mean, I still think he's gonna be used at tight end a lot though, because even though he is undersized, he's a really good blocker. It hasn't stopped him anyway. He was blocking in the SEC and he was doing his thing. So I definitely can see him being like a Chris Cooley role though. I think Redskins are one of the only few teams that will be fine if we have players injured. Lots of depth on the D-line, linebackers, wide receivers. I do agree. Actually, that is a big turnaround. We do have a lot of depth. What's good, Marks? I'm still trying to get that D-line nickname to catch on. Wait, what? It went away. Oh, the District 9. Honestly, I prefer Landon to Adams. I mean, I can see that. Landon's a little bit faster, but I think, it depends. Nah, I mean, I think Jamal Adams is better, but also he does come with a slight attitude, but I feel like Ron Rivera can get that in the wrap. Thaddeus Moss will probably be a great player, but a key part to Randy Moss's success was that he was mentored by Chris Carter. If Thaddeus Moss is mentored, he'll be even better. I agree. AGG head is so long because he has that mega mind. He is a smart dude. That man be doing the Rubik's Cube thing. Been to GA 3 years ago, but I went to Augusta for my brother. He was at Fort. Oh, dang, you weren't even. Oh, okay. I feel you, though. You was down here in Georgia, though. I feel you. But it's like a certain point, like a certain part of Georgia, you might as well be in Florida. Like Savannah, like where Quando Rondo from and everything, that's not even Atlanta, man. They're Florida. Once you go to South Georgia and stuff, they're more Florida than anything. I mean, they do that. They do the Florida dreads, the little Bart Simpsons that go everywhere and stuff like that. I rock with those dreads, but you know what I'm saying? I would just never get them. That's a Florida thing. That's for them to have. Yeah, and then music-wise, they rap on those Louisiana beats like Florida people do. Like South Georgia is literally Florida. I played on my phone. Capital Punishment, Death by Death Dealers. Y'all not playing by these nicknames. Locks. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ma. I'm trying. It's gonna be a process for me to start saying locks more. No NFL team is gonna support anything in their team being named Death Anything. That's a good point. Louis T said something about protecting 5 of our players when a new team comes in and they can take players away from every team. Who would your protected 5 players be? Oh, you're talking about like if there was to be like an expansion team? Gotta be. I love Haskins. Gotta be Chase Young. It's probably gonna be more defense. Well, off rip Terry McLaurin, Chase Young, Dwayne Haskins. It's difficult because I'm running through a lot of names and I'm trying to see who takes priority over the other. I mean, there's so many guys with so much potential. That's so hard. But it's got to be Terry McLaurin, Montez Sweat, Dwayne Haskins. I'm really excited about Dwayne Haskins. Dang, bro. There's a lot of guys I really like. I'm just trying to go through process of elimination. I'm trying to do like a tournament in my head right now. Like, do I prefer this guy over this guy? Dang. I mean, I really feel like Sean Deion Hamilton is going to be great. And does Reuben Foster count because he's not healthy? Like, that's really difficult. Moss will be a good H-back. Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's gonna be more play more tight end than y'all think though. I think he's gonna be a lot. He's gonna play a lot of tight end, but he's also gonna be a fullback a lot too. But yeah, he's definitely gonna basically be an H-back, tight end in certain formations, fullback in others. Savannah, no, yeah, Savannah's definitely not Atlanta, man. I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's what's up. Will you still read comments if you reach 100K? I mean, if I can, I might be behind. But I'm going to try. I'm always going to try to read the comments. Now, with the podcast, since we're going to have so much material to talk about coming in, I'm not going to be able to read all the comments like I do now. So my Friday night thing with my boy, we're going to be more so. It's going to be more so us having a conversation and stuff. And we're going to have topics coming in a lot of the time. And then we'll have like a segment at the end. I think it's going to be like the last 30 minutes or so. We're going to like try to really look at the comments and respond to y'all. But like for the first hour and a half or at least an hour, it's going to be hard for us to keep up with comments because we're going to be like have topics coming in to talk about. Like it's basically going to be a podcast. So, but for this, my weekly Sunday live streams, I'm trying to read all the comments if I can. I don't think anyone realizes how epic the Redskins versus Giants will be. McLaurin and Sims versus James Bradbury and Darnell Holmes. I do like that. We're going to tear them up, honestly, I feel like. But, you know what I'm saying, James Bradbury he is nice, though. I definitely don't think it's going to be like just one-sided, but because I just love our chances, Terry McLaurin and Steven Sims versus any DB group in the league. I don't think anybody in this league can cover Terry McLaurin one-on-one. He proved that when he went against Stephon Gilmore and, what's my boy from LSU that went to the Bills? Tre'Davious White. He was getting everybody to business, so I just don't think there's any corner in this league that can guard Terry McLaurin, so I like our chances versus anybody. We need the Moss Goats and McLaurin's head. I agree. We had a great young receiving fullback, and Gruden just threw him away. And Daryl Young. I miss the Daryl Young days were so fun, man. I was born in Stony Brook, but I live in New York, Long Island, and Central. That's what's up, RMS. I used to live in New York for like 5 years. I was in Jamaica, Queens, though. Like Jamaica Ave, Hillside. I used to live around there. I was always in Harlem when I could be. Like anytime, Harlem, Manhattan, like Lower Manhattan. But I live like in Queens. That might sound weird, but I have a feeling that Herbert will be a bust and Tua may have the same fate. I mean, Tua won't work out if he can't stay healthy. And Herbert is a lot of potential, but he's a boom or bust type of guy. So, you know what I'm saying? That's very possible. That's not really weird. I wouldn't bet money on both of them working out. If I was a betting man, you know what I'm saying? I would not put money on both of them being great. Bottom 5 defense next year. I hate the Bruce Allen account. Do you think Reuben Foster will start week 1? I doubt it, but I hope so. I doubt it, but I really hope so. I appreciate that, RMS. Man, I appreciate that. Thaddeus Moss is a great blocker. He was probably the best blocking tight end in the draft last year. I agree. Thank you. I completely agree. At the very minimum, top 3 best blocking tight ends in this past class. It was him, Cole Kmet, and whoever else you may want to throw in there. I mean, Adam Trotman too. Adam Trotman, Thaddeus Moss, and Cole Kmet. Whichever order you wanted to have them in were the best blocking tight ends of this past class. I can solve the first 2 layers of the Rubik's Cube and then the yellow cross, but I can't solve the rest. If I had a Rubik's Cube, I might be able to sit down and try to figure it out. It might be something fun to do. Haskins, McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, Young, and Jonathan Allen. Honorable mention, Allen, Ioannidis, my 5 picks. Okay. Yeah, bro, Antonio Gibson does have a lot of potential. Antonio Gibson ran across my mind. I'm not going to lie. Rico, 2 more months before training camp and no more country club in Ron's house. Bro, I'm so excited about training camp. There's so many position battles, the linebacker group, receiver group, running back group, cornerback group. Oh, my offensive line. I mean, we truly don't. Nobody knows for sure what our starting lineup is going to look like on offense or defense right now. I can't wait for training camp. Training camp is going to be just as much as fun as regular season. What's good, Brent? What's happening? Still waiting for my Chase Young jersey. Hey, man, I need to go ahead and order mines, man. I need to go ahead and order mines. Did you talking about like you already ordered yours and it's on the way and it's taking forever, or you waiting for me to buy mine? Bryce Love and Foster will be ready for the start of the season. I really hope so, man. Because that'll change everything. Bryce Love at running back and Reuben Foster at linebacker changes everything. Takes us to a whole nother level of offense and defense. On offense and defense. What's good, Beast Mode 2.0? It look like you changed your logo. Is that a different Avi? Stephon Gilmore and Darius Slay did good against McClellan. You mean McClellan? Oh, McClellan. Okay. Nah, but he was tearing them up. The only reason McLaurin didn't go crazy stat-wise is because the quarterbacks were letting him down. I believe it was Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins was still trying to, he just got thrown out to the Wolves. So I believe Dwayne Haskins is going to be great. But McLaurin only didn't kill them for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns each because, the quarterback couldn't get him the ball. Justin Herbert was draft bust hair. Who? Young was great, and Gruden cast him off because he didn't want a fullback at all. And then the last 3 years, he struggled to find one. That was stupid. I didn't even think about it like that. Do they call it Jamaica Queens because only Jamaican people live there? Nah, it's just, it's a lot of Jamaicans there. Like, if you go down Jamaica Ave to, like, where they had a little stores, it's like a little, like an outlet. I don't know how to describe it because they got the underground mall. It's a lot of Jamaicans there. You can get Jamaican food and all that. There's a lot of Jamaican people there. Of course, it's not only Jamaican. It's New York. Everybody lives everywhere in New York. It's like per neighborhood. There's a Jewish area, an Italian area, a Nigerian area. Then there'll be a Jamaican area. Then there'll be Trinidadian. Then there'll be like Indian, like Middle Eastern Indian. Then it'll be like a Afghanistani area. It's literally like areas. That's why I love New York. That's why I miss it so much. Like if I want Jewish food, I can go to like the Jewish area and get it made by Jewish people and stuff like that. If I want authentic Chinese food, New York has my favorite Chinese food. Paris had really good Chinese food too, but New York has my favorite. I can literally go to Chinatown and get like authentic Chinese food made by, Chinese people, Italian food from Italians. That's what I miss. The only problem with New York is that their soul food isn't as good as the South, but of course that makes sense. Nobody has better wings than Atlanta because that's what we're known for. And their soul food, Southern soul food, I think DC and down has the best like soul food, and New York doesn't have it. A lot of the soul food places are ran by Africans, and it's good, but it's not the same. That's the only thing. That's the only food I miss when I'm in New York. Soul food. Everybody else though, Chinese, Italian, love New York. New York has my favorite of all of them. That tight end from Vandy was behind Thaddeus Moss as the best college tight end. The college for Do you think we should draft that wideout from LSU? Which one? Oh, Jared, Pinky, Vandy. Waiting for me to get mine. I ordered it. Oh, okay. So it's just taking forever. Julio is better than Android 17, but some games Julio gets locked up. So then that makes Android 17 uncomfortable. I say his Moss ability. Bro, his route running, bro. Terry McLaurin's route running, contested catch ability, all of that. I think he was rated the second best receiver last year on vertical routes like post and go routes. I think he had the highest contested catch rate percentage wise in the league, and he's also one of the best route runners in the league. Terry McLaurin can literally do it all. He's literally everything. He said blocking wise. Oh, okay, blocking wise. All right, bet Jared Pinky was nice at blocking. My 5 is Terry McLaurin, Brandon Young, Matt, and Haskins. I like that. I can see that. What do you think our record is gonna be this year? I'd go 8-8, but don't be surprised if we end up only getting like 5 or 6. With expansion draft, you pick the players. Yeah, I remember the expansion draft. You get to protect one of the players you made. Oh, okay. Everyone, yeah. The expansion draft is an interesting concept, though. You might have to drive down to VA for training camp this year. It's not that far to drive. It was like 8 hours. Now I'm flying. But I still have family in Maryland, so I can just go to Maryland, stay with them, and then drive down to Virginia from Maryland, I guess. Rico, I'm going to change my RG3 jersey to AGG. That's funny. Who is the most underrated player on our roster? I feel like Sean Deion Hamilton's getting slept on way too much. Me, personally. I feel like it's definitely Sean Deion Hamilton for me. Jamar Chase. Oh, yeah. Jamar Chase is going to be nasty. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. So much happens in a year, so we'll see what happens when the 2021 draft comes around. Do H with the first of all, what's up, Rico's biggest fan, my boy? It said do H like Lamar Peterson. Wait, what? What's up, Rico? Moss will be our starting fullback, and Charles will be our starting left guard, giving us potent run blocking unit. What's up, B9? Now I still think Charles will end up starting at left tackle because I think they're gonna put Wes Martin at left guard, and I think Thaddeus Moss is gonna be more of a tight end and a fullback, even though he is gonna do both. PGDC good and known for everything. Wings, soul food. I don't care what nobody say. I feel that. I mean, yeah, DMV soul food is great too, but I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna debate soul food because I don't know. But wings definitely. Atlanta got wings on lock. That's just a real thing though. I mean, that's literally what we known for though. Who you think we would get in next year's draft? I hope it's Epenesa Grant. We'll see though. It depends on what pick we have. If we get 10 wins, if we get 4 wins, it's all it super depends on how many wins we get, how many games we end up winning, how good we look, how bad we look. If somebody gets hurt, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of factors. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to look that far in the future. I think we'll be between 5-11 and 10-6. I think we'll be 7-9. My vote is 8-8. But like I said, don't be surprised if we only end up winning like 4 or 5. Yeah, I mean Jamar Chase. Yeah, Jamar Chase is 5. And what's up, B9? I'm not sure if I said what's up when I answered your question. Do you like Lamar Peterson? Who is Lamar Peterson? Am I tripping? Everyone, please click that like button if you haven't already. Let them know, Derrick JB. Yes, sir. Facts, if Hamilton is not Mike, we are making a mistake. I agree. Will Matt Ioannidis be playing in the interior D-line, or will he'll be interior D-line more than likely, I feel like. If I were the Redskins, I would tank for Epenesa Grant. Hey, man, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not one of those guys that's super against tanking. I'm super like, hey, man, if us not tanking means we can make the playoffs this year, but it's going to take us 8 years to make the Super Bowl, or we tank this year and then we're able to make the Super Bowl in 3 years, I'm tanking. I'm sorry. Whatever leads to us making the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl sooner is what I want. I'm sorry. But at the same time, tanking doesn't always equal success. So that's the give or take on that. We have so much talent on our roster, we just need to put it all together. I agree. The running back, he's in the 22 draft class. Oh, I gotta check him out then. Leonard Fournette challenged every running back to run 2K yards this year. Check his IG. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how you're gonna do that because it's just gonna keep going. It's just becoming more and more of a passing league. Even though Derrick Henry did put on for the running backs in the playoffs, he actually showed that a running game really mattered in the playoffs until he went against Pat Mahomes. So, I mean, it's always going to be a passing lead. I think that's permanent. Soul food is soul food. Nah, there's definitely different places with better soul food and places with worse. And I love New York. Like I said, New York got every other food on lock. But when it comes to soul food, the South, like DMV down, got it. Crazy how next draft there will be players born in 2000 drafted. Yeah, that is ridiculous. I don't like it. I hate the fact that I'm older than some people in the league, than a lot of people. If we win 4 games, Rico, Epenesa Grant or Patrick Surtain. I think I'm going to go Epenesa Grant, but we'll see. I got to look into Patrick Surtain more because I've heard about him, but I literally haven't watched him like that. What about if Dwayne Haskins have a bass? A who? Javon Holland out of Oregon. He is a free safety in this year's draft. Wait, so Oregon has like more than one good player in the same draft? And what's up, Prodigy? And what's up, the RC squad? If Haskins is really good this year, we most definitely have the roster to be a 2-6 team. I agree. 2021. One of the only ways I see Sewell falling is injury. That's it. Yeah, bro, he's great. Hey, Rico, can you watch biggest NFL hits on the stream? I wouldn't be able to watch, like y'all wouldn't be able to see it with me, or y'all gonna get me demonetized. Y'all gonna get my YouTube taken down. You ever had honey fried chicken? I'm assuming I have. You never tried Silver's in Harlem. Soul food is banging. I mean, it's good, but it's bougie now. It's like gentrified. You know what I'm saying? It's too expensive. I mean, like I said, New York has good soul food, but I'm telling you, it's not the South. I promise you, the South do soul food different, and Atlanta does wings different. If this team ever tanked, I'd leave. We aren't doing that nonsense. You leave? I don't care, man. I'm here for having fun. I don't care if we're losing. I just love football. And if losing now means we'll be greater sooner, I'm taking losing now. I'm sorry. If we tank this season, and I know for a fact, like if I can look into the future, we're going to make the Super Bowl 2022 and win it, versus trying the hardest to win games now, and then we won't make a Super Bowl till 2030 or beyond. I'm taking that tank easily. Patrick Surtain dad played in the NFL. He was pretty good. And Brody, I don't know what you want. What? Why are you always doing this when I'm streaming? When I'm on Xbox or I'm working on a video, I'm being left alone. But as soon as I'm live streaming, you want some attention. I don't know what you want though. Like you not articulating. I need words, my guy. Give me a high five. I'll give you a treat. You give me a high five. All right, good dog. I'll give you an animal cracker here. Is that what you want? Can you leave me alone now, bro? Here. Can you go? Can you go? Thank you. Let me see. Yo, Rico, you already talked about Ramsey. Yes, sir. What's up, English skins? But I broke it down in my video that I just put out a few hours ago, like early this morning / last night. But yeah, I would love to have Jalen Ramsey, basically to summarize it. But it all depends on like if this cornerback group, if not at least two of them come out like balling this 2020 season, I definitely feel like we need to go get Jalen Ramsey. Wait, what region pronounces talking like Tolkien? I don't know. That sounds UK-ish to me. Sounds British to me. Make a shirt that's called Sack Dak. I like that. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I'm writing that down. I like that idea. Soul food in New Orleans is the best. Now, yeah, New Orleans Cajun food is crazy. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to consider it exactly soul food because it's so Cajun and it's so seafood based. But yeah, it is ridiculous though. I refuse to try the Popeyes out there because I heard if you eat their Popeyes, you're gonna look at every other Popeyes like it's stupid, and I don't even want to do that to my taste buds. So I didn't even try the Popeyes when I was out there. I was like, that's dead. I'm not doing that. I have a feeling Dwayne is trying to slim down so he can slide out the pocket and run more. He's probably gonna be more like Watson. I would love that. I like that. I like that comparison. I like that a lot. What about if Dwayne Haskins have a bad year? Do you think we should take a quarterback? It depends on how bad. Like, if he literally shows no progress, then yeah. Then we can probably go get Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, because if he's bad, then we'll probably end up losing a lot of games. Javon Holland is one of the best free safety prospects since Malik Hooker. I'm about to check him out then, because Malik Hooker is that dude. I'm tired of us being mediocre. I agree. Okay, cool. Yeah, I prefer to be really bad and tank or be really good. But that middle annoys the mess out of me. Unless it's like steps progress middle. Like we go from 3-13, 8-8, and then we can expect to win 10 games the next year and maybe like 11 the year after that type thing. But just constantly going 7-9, 8-8 and stuff like the Rams were doing under Jeff Fisher, I can't handle that. I can't do it. What's up, Chris? What's good? Came with the energy. Yes, sir. No way this team tanks. I'm not expecting playoffs, but we will be. Yeah, I never see us tanking, especially under Ron Rivera. But like I said, I prefer whatever route gets us to being Super Bowl contenders the soonest. Not playoff contenders, Super Bowl contenders. And tanking usually leads to Super Bowls quicker than just constantly being a 6-10, 8-8 team. But like I said, tanking is give or take because tanking doesn't always lead to success. So you post a video at 4 a.m. my time. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I be up late editing videos, man. I hate editing so much. Y'all would get so many more videos if I didn't have to edit. If I could just talk and just record and do like the illustrations and stuff, and then like if it just magically edited itself, y'all would get a video literally every day. True, just football. I mean, even with a bad season, there's always good pieces about it. I agree. There's always something to watch. Rico, the best soul food you can get now is the food cookout from your own house. Yeah, you ain't lying. I don't like too many people's cooking, like even restaurants, more than like my family's. Kevin, I don't know if that's like because that's what you're used to eating thing, but yeah, I definitely love my home cooked food more than like 90-something% of places. Kevin Thompson, Richmond, Virginia has some soul food going on too. It's like Tolkien. Tolkien? Is that like New York or are you saying like British? I don't even know what you're saying. Come out and lose every game by under 3 and still look good so we don't crush all our players' confidence so we can get Panay. I like that. I like that combination. I'm pretty sure that Jalen Ramsey dated Golden Tate's sister. Pretty sure Jalen and Golden Tate have beef because of it. That's so random. I didn't even know about that. I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, Andreas? No Ramsey because Riverboat drafts his stars and signs blue-collar players in free agency. I mean, he tried to go get Amari Cooper, so maybe he's like turning over a new leaf. Because Jalen Ramsey is obviously a better corner than Amari Cooper is a wide receiver. I don't even think it's close. Amari Cooper can get separation all he wants, but then drops easy catches. So I would have been really upset if we paid Amari Cooper all that money. I would still be sick to this day. I didn't want Amari Cooper in free agency at all. I would love to have Jalen Ramsey though. I think tanking the season would be bad for the development of the young players. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we'll ever tank. I don't think we ever will with Ron Rivera. But hey, man, whatever leads to a Super Bowl the quickest. True. Michael Parsons, linebacker out of Penn State. I remember that name. But like I said, if it's not Georgia or Penei Sewell, I don't exactly know who y'all talking about when it comes to college right now. I still haven't even checked out everybody else. Tanking ain't gonna help Haskins. I agree. You know what I'm saying? We won't tank. Not under Ron Rivera. Yeah, I think it would be bad to tank this year, too. We have too many young, unproven players. I feel like they're going to try their hardest to win games and end up just not winning a lot of games anyway and we'll end up with a great draft pick. I don't know. It sounds like an accent. We are the next Jacksonville if Jalen Ramsey comes here. I think we'll be better. Because, I mean, Yannick Ngakoue and all of them are great, but I don't think anybody on that team was ever Chase Young, what I believe Chase Young will be. I should have signed Donald Penn or Jason Peters to mentor Sadiq. I would still hope so. I would like to get Jason Peters. Ramsey, Fuller, Stroman, Moreland, let's go. Oh, you one of the big Greg Stroman fans? I do like Greg Stroman though, but he just keeps getting hurt. I really like Fabian Moreau. I really hope he does well. But Jimmy Moreland is my favorite cornerback in the group right now. What do you think about Cody Latimer? I mean, what do you do if somebody... Oh, yeah, we talked about that earlier in today's, bro. I can't, bro. Free my boy Cody because I feel him on what he did now. After learning what happened and everything that was going on, I can't even be mad at him. Why are people so down on the team? I feel like this is the most talent we've had on our roster since championship days. No, I definitely feel like we can win. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, hey, if we go out the first 4 weeks and start off 3-1, 4-0, then I'm definitely down for trying to get it all. But with all of the growing pains we're going to have, hey, man, if we can get Penei Sewell, I say do it. Redskins 14-0. Dang, y'all not playing. Did some research and turns out Jalen left Golden Tate's sister for a dancer in Las Vegas when Tate's sister was pregnant. Oh, yeah, if I was Golden Tate, I would not rock with Jalen Ramsey at all. That's grimy. That's pretty shiesty, man. We need to be careful with our cap space. Salary might go down next year. Oh, that is a good point, Patrick. What's the dumbest draft pick you've ever seen in the Redskins fan? I don't know. That's really hard. Because Matt Jones was crazy. I mean, that wasn't necessarily a dumb draft pick. He just ended up not really working out. I mean, Josh Doxson was pretty bad. Not draft pick wise, Albert Haynesworth was terrible. that was terrible. What's up, Tommy T? I would rather have Kenny Golladay. He is a free agent next year if Lions don't. Yeah, Kenny Golladay is great. I talked about that in my video. I super talked about that in my video that I just came out with. Antonio Brown, what's good? What's good, Antonio Brown? AGM. Yeah, Josh Doxson was terrible. I want the LSU receiver. What do you think will be a good season start stat line for Haskins? I got to look up other stat lines because I'm not good at that. I got to look at, like, what other quarterbacks have done. Because off top of the head, I can't really think of a good stat line, honestly. How you feel that Rico likes to upload vids at 1 a.m.? I'm sorry, man. I'm just the up late guy. I'm usually up late because I'm editing. That's what I'm doing. Editing takes so long for me. It takes me, like that's... Okay, so say that 26-minute video I think it was around that I just came out with a few hours ago. I think that took an hour to record, and it took like maybe 4 or 5 hours to edit. I mean, granted, I'm distracted sometimes, but it takes a long time for me to edit. People might think I'm done for saying this, but for real, some reason I have a feeling we're gonna make the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl. You talking about this season? I forgot to tell what Mike the Fool is, my FedEx man. Super random, I know. You said Mike the Fool. Oh, you talking about the dude that be joning? That man Mike the Fool got a job. You talking about the dude that was the guy that was joining with the light-skinned guy that looked like Kendrick Lamar a little bit, and then the guy with the dreads, Almighty G, whatever his name is. That who you talking about? So here's what we have to do, and keep it close and let Ryan something dumb give up the game. Ryan will work. It's not, but let's do it. He's Shula. Rico, hey, what's good, Shamar? Ooh, atypical brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate the $10. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The amount of money we're projected to have in the following years, there's no reason why the Redskins can't keep their core talent. I'd rather us continue to build through the draft than spending free agency. I mean, I just don't. I mean, but it's so much money we can re-sign everybody and still go get free agents. Bro, $100 million is crazy. But now, like what Patrick West said, it might, we got to watch out with the cap just because of the whole coronavirus and the salary cap might go down or whatever. But it's so much money you can pay for everybody, bro. You can literally you can pay for everybody. But man, really appreciate that donation, man. Big ups for that. Appreciate that. I think the Cowgirls and Giants are overrated and will help the Redskins have a better season. Charles, what's up, Mark Stevenson? Charles better start hanging his T-Rex arms on the pull-up bar. Or he will be... It's not that bad. I mean, his arms are short, like, measurement-wise, but you never really see it on tape. It would have been sweet to have had someone like Aaron Rodgers at QB and let Haskins watch and learn from that 2 years. I really like Haskins, but something about North studying the playbook. I mean, Alex Smith, you know what I'm saying? He seemed like he has the magic touch on quarterbacks. We'll see. I remember when the Bears signed Mike Glennon and then drafted Trubisky. I almost passed out. They moved up. They traded with the 49ers just to get that pick, Trubisky, too. That was crazy. Why do I have the hiccups? The 2021 or 2022 season. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like we can be great being made a GOAT. And what's up? We ruined Heath Schuler. Gus Farrow was the dumbest draft pick because it destroyed Heath's confidence. Oh, yeah. I do remember all of that. Yeah, that's him. He's ugly as in person. He real cool, though. I bet. Yeah, I know who you talking about, Smokes. They funny, though. They're really funny when they're joning. I forgot what he said. He said something about rolling dice in the middle of the car wash. It was something so stupid. I cried laughing. I forgot about Buddy, man. He works for FedEx. That's what's up, man. MMV plays. What's good? Strowman, Cook City, bye. I mean, it was more so we just threw Strowman out to the Wolves. I feel like Strowman still could be a good corner as long as he can stay healthy. Patrick Surt Jr. 1 week of practice against Chase Young Charles will gladly move to his natural spot, left guard. I don't think Charles is going to struggle that much at left tackle at all. Hopefully I got rid of my hiccups. That's why I did it. I wasn't even that thirsty, but I had to get rid of those hiccups. I feel like Charles is going to be a really good left tackle. I don't think his arms being that short is going to be that much of a hindrance, honestly. Heath Schuler was a bum. The only reason we lost so much last year because of John Gruden's dumb fiddling. And bruh, he made no adjustments. Him and Greg Minuski just refused to make adjustments. It would be nice to pull the 49ers on the league this year. It would be great. And what's up, Elijah? What jersey are you wearing? This is Sean Taylor. It's too big. It was too big when I bought it, and it's too big. And it's too big now. And I still got the hiccups. Wow, I'm not growing. I don't think we'll make the Super Bowl, but certainly we'll make the playoffs, especially with 14 teams this year. It's definitely possible. What's good, Brian? Hey, gotta go, but thank you for streaming. Keep up the great work, my man. I appreciate that, man. That's coming from a Giants fan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, it says Jet safety Jamal Adams would prefer to go to the Cowboys if he's traded. Oh, Lord. I hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't happen. But all right, football loves the Giants. Appreciate you pulling up, man. I make fun of my cousin because he's born in Texas and he's a Cowboy. And I tell him to be a Texan because they better to be anyways. That's so stupid. Ron might want to go to Matt Nagy and ask, can I have some of your tight ends? For real, the Bears got like 8 of them. Seahawks paid Charlie Whitehurst or Mike Flynn, somebody, a bunch of money when Wilson came out of the draft and took the job. Yeah, that was terrible. That was pretty terrible. He said maybe it's shrinking. Yo, hey, hold on, man. I got to figure. I'm about to hold my breath. I'm about to read y'all comments and hold my breath. Hold on. Let me get my music straight, too. Yo, it's not working, cuz. All right. Greg Minuski, the type of coach that just say, get out there and do it. Yeah, just go figure it out. You'll figure it out on the way. You can have some of our tight ends if we can have a few of those wide receivers. The Bears got 10 tight ends. That was Matt Flint. All right, hold on. What was I about to do? Oh, yeah, I'm about to pull up the YouTube comments on here on my computer. I wish I could have Brody up there so y'all can see, but the stream keeps tripping. Ron has some faith in Marcus Ball. Hold on, let me go get my music right. Yo, that's crazy though that what's his name? Jamal Adams said he wanted to play for the Cowboys if he's traded. Please no. Please, somebody veto that trade, please. Don't let the Cowboys get Jamal Adams, man. Please. If Dwayne Haskins steps up and plays better this season, that will really help our defense, and that may be enough to get them to the playoffs. I definitely agree. It's all on Dwayne Haskins' shoulders because the coaching is there, the talent is there all around. Kirk Cousins is working out at his mom's and dad's house. Really, that's random. And I'm from and live in Dallas, but have been a Skins fan all my life. That's what's up, Elijah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Greg Blotch was the same way, but we still finished top 10 in his first season. We were top 10 in the second season, too, until Jim Zorn fell apart. I forgot about all that Jim Zorn stuff. Can you make a short clip of some of our biggest hits using the song Here Comes the Boom? You talking about that Nelly song? That is interesting. That's pretty funny. I don't know. I'll see. I have so many other videos I need to work on. Do you think we should go after Jamal Adams? I would like to have him. I just don't know how. You have to trade so much to get him. You have to start at a first-round pick. Someone told that Scott Turner's offense is a gimmick offense. What do you think? I don't think so. I like Scott Turner's offense a lot. I'm going to break it down in the video when I come out with the Air Coryell offense. Chase Young better than Aaron Donald? He'll be more impactful probably just because he's an edge rusher, but I don't want to just immediately say he's better than him off rip. He has the potential to be better than him. What's good? Just pulling. What's up? What's good, Jones? I just copyright struck your page. Just kidding. Just trying to scare the hiccup out of you. It's funny. Bro, this is annoying, bro. I hate these hiccups. Hey, we need to all ask for Jamal. I would love to have Jamal Adams, but Landon Collins will have to be involved in the trade more than likely. Because there's no point of us to have two great strong safeties and no great free safety. Thanks for the show, Rico and Brody. I appreciate that, Franklin. Collins is already a strong safety. That's what I'm saying. Collins is a great strong safety. I think Jamal Adams is slightly better. And if we get Jamal Adams, you might as well give away Landon Collins because there's no point in having two strong safeties. If I'm the Jets, I'm not trading Jamal Adams to the boys if the trade doesn't start with Cooper and a second. I think it starts with a first and maybe even Cooper. Adam Gase is a piece of garbage wrapped around with doo-doo and spray. Dang, okay. Always Mims' talent and thinks trading Adams is even possible. Dang, all right. You feel really strongly about that one, man. Sadiq needs to develop. He's hella weak against bull rushers, and his run blocking is susceptible. He needs to good 2 years develop, in my opinion. Maybe push the guard. I don't think it's that bad. Did you hear about Jew Peppers working Chase Young? Is that what that means? You mean Julius Peppers? I don't know what happened with the whole Bruce Smith thing. I need that to go ahead and happen. Can we see Lil Rico again, the rapper? You talking about the little picture of me? Hold on, let me see. Ooh, it did the thing. Hold on. Are you talking about this picture? Is that what you want to see? Let me see. Is it taking up the... Oh, yeah, I can't see it yet. You talking about this picture? Is that what we talking about? All right, let me get back to the comments. Where bruh get that from? Get what from? What you talking about? If we end up trading for Jamal Adams and sign Ramsey next year, win Super Bowl or lose all games. Yeah, I'm 100-0 with a lot of stuff in life, man. We might trade Collins if he's covering doesn't get better. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Jack Darrell's gonna put Landon Collins in great situations though. Earl Thomas might need a new home soon. He's getting up there, though. To get rid of those hiccups, drink water while bending over. That's a thing? Well, you can do that? How do you drink water while bending over? Yes, sir. Alden Smith is playing with the girls next season. Oh, yeah, I haven't forgot that. I hope Alden Smith is not as good as he used to be, boy, because that's going to be a problem. Charles is going to get better working against young and sweat in practice. I agree. Y'all really like. I like Landon Collins a lot. I just feel like he needs to be put in the right situations because he can't cover well. Charles will get better going against Young in practice every day. I agree. Landon, hold on. Landon is my favorite strong safety. I like Jamal Adams more, but Landon Collins is great though. I think people overlooking our quarterback coach Montez from South Central. Oh, what's up, Montez? Oh, yes, sir. Representing from LA. Little Rico spits bars. I mean, we can use Collins and Adams in a hybrid where we can disguise coverages with two safeties in the box and 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage with a blitz. But I don't like either of them in coverage a lot, though. That's why I feel like we need a true free safety like an Anthony Harris, Justin Simmons, or Malik Hooker. I would rather have Landon Collins over Jamal Adams because Adams is slightly better, and Collins is loyal to DC, so he can play. He's gonna play his hardest. I can see that. That's a pass. What top three? I definitely don't want to trade for Jamal Adams. That's too much value. What top three safeties do you think we should try to acquire? Oh, I just said them. I just literally just said them too, right before I even saw the question. Pause. If we can get Adams in for Collins, and we get him a second rounder and a future first rounder, do you think that? Nah, I don't want to give up a first or a second. I don't think Jamal Adams is that much better than Landon Collins to be giving up second and first round picks. Yeah, I had hiccups for like 3 days one time. You got to bend over. You had hiccups for 3 days straight? That's a thing. You can do that? I thought hiccups only lasted like 20 minutes or less. And what's up, Grande? Oh, my God. I really have the hiccups. Like, I have the generic hiccup sound hiccups. It's called drowning, drinking water, bending over. You can... drowning. Who is the Redskins' second best draft pick value? You talking about this year or period? I wanted Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs would have been nice. DMV guy, you feel me? I believe this defense and offense will surprise us all, and we will win at least 9 games, maybe 10. We have the talent to win our division games and the division. I can definitely see it. What's up, Michael? First of all, I can definitely see it. The talent and the coaching are definitely there. I can't wait to play the Ravens because Chaisson can sack them and because we can show them we're the best team in the DMV. I like that. Chaisson already said out loud that he can't wait to play against Lamar Jackson because he wants to get him. Why does Hood Pablo Juan be going out so bad, bruh? Is he really getting robbed this often, or is it just like somebody trolling now? Can't wait to see the look on the Cowgirls fans' faces when the Skins smoke them on Thanksgiving Day game. Bro, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. First of all, I'm hungry right now. But I love it when the Redskins play on Thanksgiving. Get to play the Cowboys in Dallas. Get to beat them at home. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like it a lot. Don't forget Bryce Love. He'll be a beast for us. Oh, yeah, Bryce Love is going to be deadly, man. As long as he can get back healthy and stay healthy. You don't think the Rams will tag Ramsey? Nah, I don't really think so, man. I think they might not end up tagging Ramsey, bro. I mean, they did give up a lot of picks for him, but I mean, who you gonna tag? You gotta tag Ramsey, and then you gonna have to worry about paying him, and then Aaron Donald's contract's gonna swing back around in like 2 years. Yeah, you can do it. When I'm putting ice on, I am Sub-Zero. Let me see. So you said the Redskins' second best draft pick value. You talking about like in this draft, right? I think it may be Gibson, honestly. It works, believe me, the hiccups. So you literally can bend over and drink water. How do you do that? I don't know how you do that. I have regular water. Hold on, let me... Oh, it made a noise. I didn't want it to make a noise. I should have muted my mic just in case. I don't care if we lose all the other games. I just want to win a Thanksgiving game and beat each other division team at least one time. Dang, I thought it worked. But yeah, hey, that's how it goes, man. As long as you beat Dallas twice a year, beat the division rivals, we all good. I'm watching on 2 screens. I appreciate it, TMS. What do the Redskins have that none of the NFC East has? Chase Young, off top, you feel me? Chase Young, Terry McLaurin, you dig? Brody, what do you want, bro? Huh? What's going on? What do you want? You want another animal cracker? Come here. I need a high five, though. Come here. High five. High five. Come on. High five. High five. Come on. You got to come over here. You got to come over here. There you go. His arms are so short. He be trying so hard. There you go, bro. Best D line. Yep. That too. A really good D line for you. Who do you think had the best offseason? In general, I don't know. I gotta really look at it. Oh, in our division, I feel like it was between us and the Cowboys. I definitely feel like it's between us and the Cowboys. I want a good cornerback to recover CeeDee Lamb. We'll see. I mean, I feel like with all the pressure we're gonna get, we don't need our corners to be like great. I do want some better corners though. I want the guys we currently have to step up. But with this pass rush, they can make 75 overall corners look like 85 overall corners. You back already, bro? Hold on. Come here. You gotta dance. It's not enough space for you to dance. Just give me another high five. There you go. Come on. Go ahead. Now leave me alone. Why are you taking Animal Cracker away like I'm gonna take it back? I don't think pressure is gonna be enough when we face the Cowboys. I think it can be. I mean, as long as Dak can. I mean, Dak is already not very accurate, and then him under duress constantly. I don't think he'll be able to do much. Patrick Surtain as a future QB. I really wish that the Cowboys did not get CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, that one sucked, but I feel like we're still gonna be really good though. No cap, the Eagles are more dangerous than the Cowboys. Well, I mean, the Cowboys are always talented. They just always end up not playing up to their potential. I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't have won a division last year, especially with the Eagles as hurt as they were. Ramsey's aggressive play style can mesh really well with Del Rio's defensive scheme. I agree. I need you to do a video on the black coaches and GMs turning down the extra composition with the hire. I understand black coaches wish it wasn't that way, but who cares in the end? Take the job and win. That is an interesting topic. That's going to involve some deep research, though. That's going to have to be way after the Eric Coyle offense, though. Bryce Love might be the X factor for the offense. Yeah, he definitely can. What jersey is Lil Rico wearing? I forgot. We discussed it in the chat one time. I forgot, though. Media going to talk about Bryce Love all season. Oh, bro, if he's great, they really will, bro. They're going to be like, bro, how did the Redskins even get him when they got him? Oh, yeah, will you do any videos on news of training camp opening up? If it ever does, it will be very helpful update. Yeah, I got you. Once I get, like, some serious concrete news, not speculation, I'll definitely come out with some videos talking about it. I feel sexist when I say cowgirls. Appreciate that, Landon. What's good, Landon? Appreciate that. Brian Ingram, Tony Banks, bro. Juju in free agency next year. That's interesting. I don't think Juju's that great though. I don't think he's like a number one receiver. But him with Terry McLaurin could be great. But I also believe in AGG and Kelvin Harmon to develop. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And Brody, bro, I'm not about to keep feeding you animal crackers, bro. I'm gonna need you to go get another hobby, bro. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna need you got it, but there's no space for you to dance. That's the only problem. I'm giving you one last animal cracker, bro. One last. All right, come on, high five again, because you can't do nothing else. There's not enough space for anything else. There you go. And leave me alone, man. Oh, Tony Banks. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, bro. I forgot. My memory's terrible, y'all. In case y'all don't know, if y'all are new here, my memory's terrible. We definitely need good corners because the pass rush, as good as it is, will definitely get tired, especially as the season goes on. So, yes, we do need corners and safeties. I do agree, yeah. We need the ones that we currently have to step up. If they don't, 2021 free agency going to be crazy. $100 million in cap space. North of $100 million worth of cap space. It's going to be crazy. Juju equals Terry. All right. Oh, that's the Bruce Allen account. Okay, already. I should have known. If a D went up against their former team in the NFL, would sacks be more easier because the offense could be more predictable, or is it still another day, another time to learn? I don't know. Football is interesting. There's a lot of like matchups and mental stuff that get added into equations and stuff. You don't know, bro. It's a balanced thing. I think Terry McLaurin, his X factor is double me. Basically. I'm talking about from Madden. Yeah, it really is. That's the best X factor in there, Superstar KO. The double me guys are ridiculous. I forgot about J.R. Ryder. On Madden, I gave him one, and it was more. I want the Redskins to get some respect this season. Getting tired of not getting the respect. It would be nice. I feel like under this new Ron Rivera era, and Jack Darrell's defensive coordinator, and Dan Snyder finally actually being a good owner, I think we're actually going to be able to be taken seriously. I mean, you can already You can see a little change in the ESPN and NFL Network how they like talk about us. Because at first they were like, "Oh, the Redskins are just gonna Redskin," but now it's like they can see hope. So things are already looking up a little bit. Juju and Saquon and Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton. Bend towards your toes and drink the water for the hiccups. All right, I don't. How's that possible though? Is you gonna do a too early mock draft? That might be interesting. I'll see. Once I start looking at college guys, I could. What about human joystick? Thoughts on the ceiling and floor for the QB cornerback position? Who's the best? Who's the worst? Who makes the squad? Jimmy Moreland's my favorite. Ronald Darby is like Pro Bowl level corner as long as he stays healthy and is within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage because he always gets burnt. Fabian Moreau has a lot of talent. It's just whether or not he'll work out and if he can stay healthy. Kendall Fuller is great in the slot. He's pretty versatile, but he's best in the slot. Way better than he is outside corner safety. Like I said, Jimmy Mullen's my favorite potential-wise. I don't know. It's hard to tell, bro. It's a lot of potential, a lot of talent, but just nobody's really trustworthy yet. Jim Zorn and Jay Gruden were head coaches. They definitely would have been qualified black head coaches. White shirt. Vinny and Bruce Allen were GMs. Should have brought in some diversity. That's a good point. If Jim Zorn and Jay Gruden can do it, anybody can do it, especially some black people. I mean, is you going to do it too early? Yeah, I think I will. I might. But like I said, I got to watch some college guys because I don't really know much about guys. Like I said, if you don't play for Georgia, I don't really know them yet. I mean, is you going to do it? How does Terry only have star development if Haskins at X Factor should be Bazooka? Haskins X Factor should be Bazooka. I don't think Haskins is all about arm, though. Yeah, he's definitely not all about arm, but I mean, he has a top 5 arm strength in his league. Guys, we drafted Louis T. You talking about Antonio Gibson. He keeps saying Antonio Gibson looked like Louis T. That's pretty funny. Because he kind of do. They do look like cousins. I ain't even going to lie. I'm really hungry. I'm about to eat as soon as this live stream in. All right. I'm going to really try that toast thing. If I start the hiccups after the stream, I'm going to try the bending over with the thing, with the water or whatever. Do you know who Clyde Webb is? No. Who's Clyde Webb? That sounds like a football player, but you're saying he's really funny. Come on, Hiccups. Leave me alone, man. I ain't do nothing to you, Hiccups. Louis T looked like Ice from Paid in Full. Wait, who's Ice? Who's Ice? Who's Ice? Who's Ice? Who 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 Ice? Who's Ice? Who Ice? Who Ice? I love Paid in Full too, bro. It's one of the movies I watched so many times. No, he's a YouTube roaster. Oh, I'm about to check him out then. Is he actually funny though? Like, is he funny? Like, is he can Joan funny? Not just stand-up comedy knock-knock joke funny. And Brody, hey, you, hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Do you think Andy Dalton will start or take over the starting position during the season for the Cowboys? I doubt it. I feel like even if Dak has some bad games, they're going to just force him to stay into the lineup. But that's only if they actually keep him on roster with this contract situation they have going. Antonio Gibson is another, but I hate this Bruce Allen account, uncle. Who did you search Ice? Wait. So, what was the Ice thing? I got to look it up. Hold on. He's corny, but he can give a couple of laughs. Okay, I thought Joan was a PGDC term. I think the DMV started it, but a lot of other places do say Joan. Like, I know, like, the DMV says they gonna Joan on somebody. Atlanta just says they gonna Joan you. But I think y'all started Joan. I think I remember Joan coming from the DMV before Atlanta. I can definitely give y'all that one. Get off, Bruce Allen. It's an iced tea. Hold up. Let me look up Paid in Full Ice. It's going down. Paid in Full Ice. Hold on. Oh, you mean Ace? You mean Ace? Are you talking about Ace? Because I'm like, who is Ice? I watched that movie too much to not know who somebody named Ice is. My memory's bad, so I'm always like, oh no, did I forget somebody? But you talking about Ace. Oh, Ice is the uncle. Oh, the one that was on drugs that killed the kid or whatever. Oh, he kind of do. A little bit. I see what you're saying. He do a little bit. Then they would have some bonus picks for doing the right thing. These black head coaches better get off the high horse and take that bag. I agree. Thaddeus Moss is a bust. He won't live up to his draft pick. I hate this. This Bruce Allen account. Ice is the uncle. Ah, okay. I forgot that man's name. You talking about the guy that was like the crackhead or whatever. He do a little bit. Georgia used to say Jenkins instead of Jonan. I've never met anybody that said Jenkins. I've heard of that phrase before, but everybody I know say Jonan. Or I'm about to take you out. I'm about to fire you up. Ice the uncle kidnapped little bro. Okay, yeah. He kind of do a little bit. I see what y'all saying, but Antonio Gibson looked more like Louis T than him. I don't understand why everyone thinks we still need a veteran wide receiver. I think the guys we have will get it done. Haskins was missing a lot of wide open receivers last season. Yeah, that is true. Jonas Jonas from DMV. We said it when we was in. Yeah, I agree, man. I think DMV definitely started it. Thank God Jamal forced you. I was born a Redskins fan. I mean, I was born in Maryland. I'm from Atlanta, but I was born in Maryland, so I think I was gonna be a Redskins fan anyway. But yeah, if I could have been born in Alaska, I think I would have probably still been a Redskins fan because of my mom and my granddad and everybody. Thaddeus Moss is so overhyped. Yeah, this Bruce Allen account. Even if Moss fails, it was still a low risk deal for him being an undrafted free agent. I agree, but I think he's gonna be really good though. But yeah, Mark, I do agree that we have a lot of talent in this receiver group finally. And it is just up to the quarterbacks to get them the ball. I miss Schoolhouse of Rock. Those tapes were fun. My boy DW Flame from Long Beach. He could only be a Redskins fan in my house. It would be more fun, though, if I was a fan of a different team. It would be more trash talk. Bruce, it's okay. You just mad because you got fired. That Bruce Allen account is a consistent troll, but he's entertaining. I love him being here. I'm not going to lie. The random little comments. Yeah, I'm about to end, just to warn y'all, I'm ending the stream at 4. Got 7 minutes, and I'm about to go eat, you know what I'm saying? Take Brody out, because that's what Brody's been begging me for. I might take him on a WALK. If I can't say what WALK is, because he's going to get too excited, so I have to wait. I got to spell it out so he don't know what I'm talking about. Because when I say the actual WLK word, he gets too excited. One of the Redskins' worst draft picks was Michael Westbrook. What's up, brother? What's up, Killer John? Or Jay? I think we have our nucleus wide receiver, but I think we need one more speedster to open up the field like Devonta Smith from Alabama. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Do you have a Redskins theme team on the Ultimate Team? I don't really play Madden like that, and if I do, I play Superstar KO. But even then, I haven't played Madden in weeks. Still got our money. Still got more money than his Bruce Allen account. You wouldn't have any jerseys or swag because I would not have bought you. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I do have all of this Redskin gear because my mom bought it. I think a lot of this is literally my mom's stuff. I just took it. She just gave it to me. Why do you got to do Bears fans dirty by putting Allen Robinson in free agency targets? Hey man, it's an option. It's an option. You know what I'm saying? They let Alshon Jeffrey go. Or Jalen Waddle as a speedster. Jalen Waddle and what's his name from Alabama going to be pretty crazy next year. Would you draft the corner next year even if we get Ramsey? Doubt it. Nah, I don't think we'll need to. I feel like at least one or two of the guys we currently have are really going to work out. And then just add Jalen Ramsey to that. That's how I feel. Don't make them get the reward. Don't want them to work out, them get the reward. That boy Movado go crazy. Yeah, I know. Hopefully we can stay. Hopefully he can stay. That's a fake account. I am glad the Redskins are under the radar. That will make them more glorious when the Redskins win the division in 2020. Yes, sir. Waddle ran 4.34 40 or something close to that. Yeah, Waddle was crazy, bro. Alabama receivers, they lost Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs, but they not really about to miss a step. And Brody, who you mad at, bro? Come here, bro. Come here. Who you mad at? Come here. Where you go? What happened? Let me know. Do we still get a compensatory pick for Trent? Nah, we traded him. Nah, it's only for free agents. Y'all not though. Okay, Rico, bye. Tell Brody I said bye. ITMS. Look out for Isaiah Wright. What's up, Meet the Carolines? I love Isaiah Wright's potential. He's literally like Antonio Gibson, just a little less athletic, but 2 inches taller. Brody senses Cowboys fans. I like that. Probably a Cowboys fan walked by outside. Brody, you okay? You alright, man? What's happening with you, man? Let me see. We loaded at wide receiver at Bama. We play UGA week 3, I believe. I bet that's a bet. You know what I'm saying? We see how this Georgia-Alabama rivalry goes. I love the fact that Kirby Smart is not playing about scheduling great games. Like we have Ohio State, we have Clemson in the near future and stuff. He's making sure we play the best teams. Said his mommy. Thaddeus Moss is blue collar. He's gonna put the work in and do a great job. I definitely agree. I believe that. Oh, you outside the room. That's why Brody was barking, and that's why Brody's right in my face right now. What do you want, man? Bro, can you imagine Devonta Smith, Deshaun Jackson 2.0 with Terry on the outside and Steven Sims on the inside, open up the middle for that Moss, man? Oh yeah, that can be crazy, man. Giants go 12-4 and win the division. I hate this Bruce Allen account. Man, I hated losing Kirby Smart. You got to go. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The SEC is always going to stay strong. It's always going to stay strong, man. And, I mean, at the end of the day, once people leave the SEC to the NFL, I always root for them. Whether Alabama or not, it don't matter. I'm SEC at the end of the day. I root for my Georgia Bulldogs when we play other teams. The only team I really, really hate is Florida. Like, I don't really dislike LSU and Alabama like that. I mean, it's just like real competition, fun competition. But Florida's the only team that is just like I despise. We could draft Georgia, Richard LeCount, 5'11". You talking about, yeah. Richard LeCount should be good. We'll see, though. We'll definitely see. I like Richard LeCount's potential. We'll see how he does this next season. No, mom. Oh, your mommy is outside. So my grandma. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let Brody bite Bruce Allen, please. Devonta Smith or Jalen Waddle to add would be fun. That would be. Bruce was the worst thing that happened to the Redskins. I agree. Georgia's a running back factory. I agree. Thank you. I'm interested to see how Sean Davis works for us, though. I am, too. He's really athletic, really fast. And Jack Darrell's going to put him in the right spots and have him, performing to his highest potential. So I'm excited about Sean Davis. Hamza Ubadabak from Florida State is also a good safety in the upcoming draft. Boy, if you can tell me how to pronounce that last name. This COVID-19 fiasco is a drag. Just looking forward to the 2020 NFL season held to the Redskins. Bro, I can't wait, man. They need to figure this stuff out. You always talk about offense and defense. Special teams is going to win at least a couple of games for us. Oh, yeah, I agree. We was just talking about special teams earlier. And what's up, David, also. But, yeah, special teams is going to be great. Tress Wade, easily top 3 punter in the league. Isaiah Wright and Antonio Gibson, I feel like are going to be our punt returners, and both of our returners, kick returners. I don't know who between them is going to be punt returner, but it might more than likely be Isaiah Wright. But our return game is going to be crazy, and our special teams defense is going to be ridiculous because Khaleke Hudson and Cameron Curl alone are going to be great special teams players, and Troy Apke's already a great special teams player. Tressway is goated, I agree. Hamza Nasruddin. Man, what country of origin is that? Another great live. Cookies will be ready for you at 4. Oh, okay. Thank you, mommy. 10-6 if we stay healthy. We could definitely make a playoff run this season. If everything works out, if we don't have no real growing pains in the beginning, no slow start, if everybody stays healthy, the talent and the coaching is definitely there. He said AGM said he wants some. My boy All-Star J out Detroit. Detroit in California accent is so funny to me. For real, I'm not sleeping on Jonathan Johnson. I really want to see the hype on Isaiah Wright. I really don't see the hype on Isaiah Wright. Well, you like Jonathan Johnson more than Isaiah Wright? I'm the exact opposite. I love Isaiah Wright. Jonathan Johnson, is who I'm worried about. Shamar Cookies, OG Cookies. Man, I can't wait. Hey, man, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to these cookies. I want to end the stream right now. I mean, I am technically about to end it soon. It is 4 o'clock, but I want to make sure I answer all the last-second questions. I don't want to miss anybody's question, I'm starving now. I'm going to have to eat something with the cookies. Hopefully, Haskins and McLaurin can keep up a steady pace, bro. I can't wait, bro. This offense, I expect big things out of it. We already know what the defense is going to do. Defense is going to be top 5, but the offense, there's so much potential in it. I can't wait. FSU for life. I just like Miami and Florida. Salute. Okay, so we both hate Florida. I rock with you on that one. Yes, sir. We got that in common. Hate Florida, man. They always got something to say, too. Before Alex Smith got hurt, we was winning the division. Oh, yeah. We definitely were. 2018 was our year now. Or was it 2017? Was it 2017? My memory's terrible. But that season, we were, 6-3? McLaurin would be a security blanket, not only for Haskins, but maybe the offense. Oh, yeah, McLaurin is super when in doubt. He's going to be open, and when in doubt is going to catch it. You the man, bro. I appreciate that, Brian. What you doing for the holidays? You talk, I'm chilling. Me and my mom are super quarantining, so I haven't even been around the rest of my family in months. So it's just gonna be me and my mom chilling, I guess. I'm gonna work on some Redskin video. Definitely gonna work on the Air Coryell video, of course. Do some more research, get my notes ready. Justin Herbert oh Lord. Thanks for the live. It was clutch. As the Skins progress, so will your platform. I appreciate that. She ate me lately. Aren't you young? She ate me lately. That would sound like a very mature sentence. Which rookie you think is gonna really to make the greatest impact besides Chase Young to help this team have a winning season? I feel like Antonio Gibson is gonna have a huge impact. I really do, honestly. Herbert looks like the best science teacher in history. So stupid. Favorite show right here. I appreciate that she ate me lately. Really do, really do. I just want the next 2 months to go by. Football is so close, man. Me too, man. Y'all not cooking. I don't know. We might, but it's just me and my mom. Like we're part of a big family. It's like literally 15 of us that live like in 4 different houses, all within 5 to 7 minutes driving distance between each other. So it's kind of weird for it to only be me and my mom on a holiday like that. We're used to having cookouts and everybody coming together to eat and play cards. So that's why it's gonna be like a little weird. My boy Scotty, yes sir, came in from the UK with the donation. What's good, Rico? Support this content. I really appreciate that, man. Yes sir. The little clutch buzzer beater donation, yes sir. Another great stream. Go get them cookies. God bless, man. Appreciate that, B9. Appreciate the support from everybody. Outside of the Skins, who's your sleeper team this year, man? The Broncos would be a problem with Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler. I'm trying to think of a sleeper because we already know who the greats are gonna be, but sleeper wise. The Denver Broncos might be a problem. The Chargers might do a little something. Don't sleep on the Panthers. They got a lot of great defensive players in the draft, and Teddy Bridgewater, you know, he's not like great, but you know what I'm saying. He had the Saints 4-0. Oh, fam will send us plates from both cookouts. Oh, okay, bet. Cool. They're having 2 cookouts. Oh yeah, for Lyriq and Marley's graduation. The Giants running back duos is ranked 8. Wait, really? How? That man Saquon Barkley is a problem. I don't understand. Amazing stream, Rico. Here's some more imaginary dollars. I appreciate it. My fam is cooking. Oh, that's what's up. Cooking steak king. Oh, okay. Y'all over there chefing it up. That's what's up. Who was the biggest steal in the draft? Like out of all teams or just us? Like who we pick? Bruce Allen, I'll pay to see that. LOL, I'll flatten you. Let him know, Herb. Let him know. Now, who was the biggest steal in the Redskins draft, you mean, Richard? Of all teams? I don't know. That's hard. Because there were a lot of steals. I mean, the Browns got a couple. Jeremy Chin going when he went. Let me see. It was so many steals. I will have to look back at the list because I'm pretty sure I'm missing some people. Because after the draft, that draft just gets thrown in the recycling bin. And now I'm moving on to like other stuff. So I can't even remember a lot of stuff. But Chase Young was the best player in the draft. So I guess technically that was the biggest steal, even though he was picked 2nd overall. He should have gone first, I guess technically, if you want to count that. Sunday family duties, bro. We'll pull up again later in the stream. Can you shout out Holly H? She's a huge Redskins fan. All right, shouts out to Holly H. You know what I'm saying? My boy Scotty said shout you out. Gotta do it. My boy Scotty, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Holly H, man. Appreciate it. Chase Young, hands down. I was the biggest still in the draft. Simmons at 8. Yeah, Simmons at 8 was crazy. I mean, but I already expected him to go later. I didn't think he was going top 5 because it was just other positions of need that mattered more. Hell to the Redskins. God bless you all. Stay safe and take care. Pray for our leadership. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jose. Not gonna lie, bro. I hate to say it, but the Cowboys' offense is vision now with CeeDee Lamb. No, CeeDee Lamb was a big pickup. It's a really good steal. Simmons at 8. Prince Tega wanna go in the 7th round. That's decent. That's pretty decent too. Yo, what's good, the Blue? I'm just about to end the stream, the Blue. Vid idea. How do we change our 31st rank run defense? Let me write that down. I like that idea. Hold on. And now it's not my time. I'm tuning like to you that tell me yada. Jamu you made me think you was me daga. We not be knocking on me like a Mickey worse so. Hold on, man. Put this up. So Halios Maluko go Pippin Ganja DJ Raja so Jamin Stein it should go when you find out your friend fake, you know. Alright, let's see. How long after 1K did you get monetized? Need a little help. I mean, after you get the monetization and the watch hours, they it's like a review process, and it took like a couple of weeks, I believe. But it's like you have everything checked off in the checklist, right? It's like watch hours over the past year, the subscribers. I think a certain amount of view. I can't remember. It's something like that. And then like you go into a review, you gotta like submit it. You gotta submit to them like you made it and like let them know like, hey, I've reached everything. Make sure you check it to make sure I'm good, so you can monetize me. And then they'll like it takes like a couple of weeks. But then again, that was back then, so maybe it might be different. Ravens won Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer. If our defense is great, offense doesn't have to be. That's a good point, but our offense has a lot of potential and talent. Ain't a Redskins fans, but I got to tune in for an old friend. Keep up the grind. But I appreciate that, the blue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to that, man. I would much rather have AJ Green than Amari Cooper. What do you think? If AJ Green's healthy, I definitely prefer AJ Green. Xavier McKinney going when he went was a steal. I see Rico take care. I Jones. Tago was an Auburn tackle who had great footwork, hands, and agility. Yeah, Prince Tago, yeah, he was good. It was crazy that he went as late as he did. I kind of wanted him, but I wanted him later. I didn't want him before the third round. I'm gone, brother. Can't wait for the next one. Peace, love, and family. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all look out every Friday night. I'm coming out with a podcast with my friend. It's gonna be ran through YouTube. It's gonna be live, but it's gonna be like the first hour and 30 minutes. We're gonna be discussing amongst ourselves, and then like the last 30 minutes is when we're gonna like really look at the comments and try to answer questions and stuff like that. But like the first hour and 30 minutes, we're gonna have topics to talk about, and I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments, but it's not gonna be like my weekly live streams where I read every comment type of thing. So make sure y'all check out for that. It's gonna be Fridays. I believe it's gonna be 8 to 10. I'm starting the podcast with my boy. It's gonna be every Friday night. And it's gonna be more so like everything: sports, music, anime, anything pop culture, whatever's happening, basketball, everything. Because he's a big basketball fan. He's one of those guys that has a ridiculous memory and can remember everything, so he can super talk basketball. He said "Wanna Sucks." You talking about the album? You talking about Gunna? I actually like the Gunna album. Know what you talking about? Chase Young is so fierce, the O-line pancake themselves. Let them know. Do you think Juju Smith-Schuster will come to Redskins 2021 free agency? I don't really think so. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do whatever they can to keep him. Yeah, I'm on step 3. It says in progress, but someone said they got accepted in 25 hours. They made a video on it. No, it took me weeks. It took me like 2 weeks. CeeDee Lamb actually got... Oh, but that's good, though. You got everything. I'm happy to hear that. Now you're just waiting. Okay, that's good. CeeDee Lamb actually hurt the Cowgirls offense because they will try to run the offense through Dak instead of Zeke. I hope so. That's a good point. AJ Green or Amari Cooper. AJ Green, if they're both healthy, I'm taking AJ Green. Do you know who Fitz Vegas is? He's a dumb, delusional Giants fan. No, I do not. I do not know who that is. Do you want a rematch of Patriots and Falcons in the Super Bowl? If it's in Atlanta, I'm down, so I can go to it. But nah, not really, because I don't want the Falcons or the Patriots to win Super Bowls. I don't like either of those teams. I kind of hate both of them. Is it gonna be on Street Scores? Wait, is what gonna be on Street Scores? Wait, what happened? Oh yeah. The podcast, yes, it's gonna be. You don't even have to go to another page. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna have a different title. Like the stream itself is gonna have a different title and stuff. But yeah, Cleveland Browns. Yeah, Cleveland Browns got a lot of sleepers. They've been getting sleepers the past few years. I'll be aware. Oh, my boy the Blue. Dang. Watch My Hero Grande. You talking about the movie, like My Hero Academia? Bro, I just got on anime. I'm watching Seven Deadly Sins. I'm addicted. Seven Deadly Sins is a really good anime. There's a lot of better ones out there, in my opinion, but Seven Deadly Sins is a great start. Seven Deadly Sins is great. But you mean My Hero Grande? What's My Hero Grande? Is that like the My Hero movie? Because I haven't watched the My Hero Academia movie that came out. I watched the other My Hero movie that came out months ago, but the one that came out to movies recently, I haven't seen that. Who is the best player on the Redskins? I feel like Chase Young will be, but I can't crown him yet because we haven't seen him play. Bruce, do you have another job yet? I know that guy. He says Burrow will be trash because he. I don't be on YouTube like that. I support like my Redskins YouTubers like my boy Juan Gotti, Big Simple, Skins Fan All Day, Pedro Schmidt, Ed Oliver, and all of them. But other than that, I'm not on YouTube. I don't just go on YouTube to watch videos. I get on literally to support y'all. I'll be like, did Juan Gotti put out a video today? Let me make sure I go like it and watch it and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not on YouTube like that, honestly. Stop dissing my son, Fitz Vegas. Nah, I was telling Grande to watch My Hero. Oh, okay. Yeah, My Hero's great. I'm behind though. I'm behind on My Hero and Fire Force. I just started a Tower of God, so I'm a little behind on that too. But I'm caught up on like all the summer animes we had, like Demon Slayer, Doctor Stone, all of those. I'm caught up all the way. Time I got reincarnated as a slime, Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm caught up on all of those. Who do you think wins the NFC East this year? I mean the Eagles always end up winning it despite injuries because the Cowboys have the most talent, but they just underperform. And I feel like we can truly compete. We'll see. I don't know. It's gonna depend on a lot of factors. It's hard for me to predict, but I definitely feel like we have a good chance. They're gonna be the number one tight end on the team. I definitely see that. Please look up Fitz Vegas because this dude made a video on why the Redskins will go 2-14. I need you to put him in his place. All right, I'll go see. Should I go look at it and do like a reaction video? Nobody want Bruce. Predict 79, and then next year 12-4. I could definitely see that. 2021 is gonna be crazy. I'm way behind, but I just got Jump Force and I'm watching animes from characters in the game that I haven't seen. Oh, okay, bet. That's a cool, interesting way to start. I've never heard of somebody doing that. Usually people watch anime and then they get Jump Force and they use characters they like from the animes they watch. But you've started from Jump Force and you're about to start watching the animes. That's really dope. I like that. Dak Prescott or Carson Wentz? When healthy, Carson Wentz. Yeah, do that, Rico. Alright, I'm gonna definitely have to look at that man video. I feel like Gibson is gonna need to fight more than a lot of people actually realize. Sims and Quinn got the slot. I don't think Trey Quinn is gonna make the team, honestly. And Antonio Gibson is more of a running back. And Scott Turner loves him. I feel like Antonio Gibson is like a lot to make the roster. Like Scott Turner vouched for us to get him. And he's a 3rd round pick. When in doubt Trey Quinn's a 7th round pick, they'll just let him go. They'll just be like, ooh, sorry. I didn't even feel that one coming. I'm sorry. I would have like tried to stop it. But yeah, when in doubt, they're like, he's a 7th round pick. We'll just let him go. They don't really care. But yeah, Scott Turner loves Antonio Gibson. He's a huge fan. So I feel like he's like a lot just off of that alone. But then also his talent, his potential. This is the Giants and the Redskins. Do Dwayne Haskins have more potential than Dak Prescott? Yeah, of course. Definitely. Dwayne Haskins has a lot of potential. It's just whether or not he'll reach it. But like as far as like natural talents and gifts, definitely. Do you think Dak should get paid? I hope he gets paid. I hope he takes up all the cap space. Add on the warpath. Sanchez is good, folks, and you should get some love. On the warpath, Sanchez. All right, hold on. I'll look him up, B9. And I'll tell him you sent me. To change your mind, it's a waste of time. Because I got a meme on the waiting line. My boy Nines, my boy Nino. I'm waiting for that Nines album to come out. I don't know what happened to it. And if y'all don't know, he's a UK rapper. That's my boy. Honestly, the only player we drafted that I know won't have a struggle for the... won't have to struggle for a start is Charles. I mean, Chase Young and Antonio Gibson are super locks. I feel like AGG, as long as he just doesn't get worse, I feel like he should be really good. He's straight. Yeah, I doubt Quinn is making the team. Oh, yeah, he's not going to make it. Fighting for reps and starts is what I mean. Oh, okay. Mike Evans or Julio Jones? Julio, man. I'm sorry, that's Julio. And I hate the Falcons. And I'm a Georgia fan, so I'm not too fond of Alabama, but Julio, definitely. Isaiah Wright making the team. Oh, yeah, he's definitely making the team. Isaiah Wright is definitely making the team. Oh, my boy, the Blue Phoenix, just followed me on Twitter. Hold on, I got you. I'm about to follow you back right in this eye. I follow everybody back. As long as I see it and know you followed, I'm definitely, what's it calling it? Oh, the Blue Phoenix is Chris. Oh, what's up, Chris? Oh, that's Chris. What's happening? I didn't even realize that. That's what's up. My boy, Chris. Mike Evans. How you been, Chris? I'm about to end the stream, though, but hit me up on Twitter. Can I make the team? Young and Charles can't spell today. If we traded Trent Williams for that first-round pick that we got offered, who you think we would have took? Probably a really good safety, or maybe even one of those great wide receivers, or one of those offensive linemen. We'll see. It depends on where we were at, though. Yo, AKVA Slim in the building. What's up, Larry Young? I'm just about to end the stream, man. You secretly love the tie, Rico. I will keep your secret. I'm sorry, bro. The Redskins have so many Alabama players, and I don't hate Alabama enough to hate the players even though they're on the Redskins. I don't hate Alabama. Y'all get on my nerves because of Ohio State, LSU, Clemson, and Alabama get on my nerves recruiting wise. But other than that, like as far as the only team in college I really just despise, the only team is Florida, honestly. That's the only team I'm like, man, I can't rock with y'all, bruh. But alright, y'all, man, I'm about to go ahead and head out, get these cookies, heat up some type of food because I'm starving. Hey, real quick, how do you think the Redskins running game is going to look? How are they going to work with all that talent? I mean, as long as Darius Geis and Bryce Love are healthy, they'll be the 1-2 punch, and Antonio Gibson will be like the third down back slash. I think they're going to have two running back sets sometime. It might be Darius Geis and Antonio Gibson both back in the backfield at the same time. It's been a long time since I felt this good about the Redskins, man. Just look forward to the 2020 season. Yes, sir, I agree. Looking back at 2020 film analysis on Jonathan, I feel hyped up even more on the D-line. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Allen is ridiculous, bro. Peace, fam. All right, she ate me lately. All right, love this. Appreciate that, AGM. All right, y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all, bro. Same time next week, Sunday at 2 p.m., of course. And also look out for my podcast. So basically, I'm live streaming on Friday nights from 8 to 10. And that's going to be more of a podcast and us like talking. It's me and my friend talking, and I'm not going to be able to look at the comments as much as I do. And then Sundays, of course, every Sunday at 2 p.m., I'm going to be like super in the comments talking to y'all live streaming. So look out for that. If the Redskins get the number 1 overall pick, they should draft Trevor Lawrence. Well, if we get the number 1 overall pick, that means Dwayne Haskins is terrible. So I agree. But I feel like Dwayne Haskins will be great, and I don't think we'll ever even have a chance to get the number 1 overall pick. All right, see you next week. All right, RC Squad. All right, Larry Young. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, I'll catch y'all later next time. Appreciate the support,